Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Of the Devil. We are now on episode 1.
We're on it. We got through the demo last time.
Heck yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Last time we got to see the setup, the sales pitch, the come on, check out my cool title, and they were right. And I cannot wait to see what they did with the full version of this game as we roll into episode 1 and see how this story unfolds.
Me too. I've been thinking about this game and just like how cool and stylish it is and how well written it was. And I'm really excited to explore it more. We got like a smattering of like character, little, not introductions, but teasers, amuse bouches at the very end that I'm excited to visit and meet. We got our rival, our I don't want to say our Edgeworth to our.
She's definitely not.
Phoenix, right?
She's kind of the polar opposite. Edgeworth thinks he's competent and is a delightful fool, and she seems to be kind of the opposite of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like kind of.
I say with great love for Edgeworth. Edgeworth is one of my favorite characters, but Miles, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, L to your light. That's more accurate.
Yeah.
That's so great, chat. And also thank you so much to Catty Cake, and thank you to Malaloba for the subs. We appreciate your long time support on the channel. Thank you so much. 64 and 63 months. Like that's crazy. Thank you for being here.
Incredible. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm so blessed today, but I am literally like surrounded to the point where I have little chins on my lap with 3 animals right now.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like a fairy princess, but also I feel like conflict is brewing and I don't know which way it's gonna go.
They've all got their chins in your lap, but they're all side-eyeing each other.
Yes, there's a bit of that going on. It was good to see you, Coriander.
Oh, and thank you, Who Needs to Sleep. Thank you also for the long time support. 50 months.
God, y'all are amazing. And I really hope that y'all enjoy this game and are enjoying just like the journey we get to take with it. As always, it's just wonderful to have everyone here.
Truly. Yeah, I know we've got some folks joining us for the first time tonight too, which is always so much fun. Yeah, last time we got an introduction to our character Morgan here, who we thought was just like, just your average defense attorney in a cyberpunk.
Nah, she was setting off alarm bells right from the beginning. Yeah. She was having dramatic cut-ins. I think we literally said she's the thing you fear in the night, like an hour in.
Yeah, it's true.
But to your point, was introduced as a criminal defense attorney, only to be revealed to be the criminal in need of defense.
I don't think she needs defending or defense. I think she is, we'll say whipping up defenses for other people to divert attention away from her as she did.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think she was defending her own ass, but
true. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Thank you, Professor Icy, for the sub as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, criminal, defense attorney. Yeah.
Florence!
Thank you, Flons425, for all the gifted. And Wafflelonia. Thank you, Victor. Oh my God. Thank you, everyone, so much. Thank you.
Like I said, it is a joy to have y'all here. Do we want to jump in? Do we have any thoughts we want to share, or we want to go ahead and see how this new chapter unfolds?
Thoughts I want to share? Anything like recommendations corner? I mean, I'm a slow ass reader, so I'm still reading The Raven Scholar, but I'm having a great time, and I like that I'm taking my time with it because I don't want it to end, because I know
and it does have the benefit of being real nice and fat. Like
it's a fat one.
Yeah.
But I know if I were to put my mind to it, I could probably like bam 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 like superpower through it, and I don't want that. I'm reading it more like a show that airs weekly. If that makes sense.
No, I actually respect the hell out of that, especially because I did the opposite today, which was devour a book hole, like a bird eating a fish. It just slid right down my gullet. I guess my recommendation is the book Cinder House by Freya Marsk. I chomped that whole thing down today, and it was so good and so tasty. It's a Cinderella retelling, but Ella is dead. She's a ghost that's haunting her evil stepmother's house, and it's great, and it's surprisingly queer, and it's just really good. It's a really, really good little mwah, of a book.
What a great little twisty turny fun time. That sounds wonderful.
It was great fun. And I'm playing, finally, years late. I'm so late to the game, y'all. I'm finally playing Crosscode.
Crosscode.
Crosscode is a fake MMORPG. Yeah, it got very, very famous. They're making a new game right now, and I saw that they're making a new game right now, and I was like, fine, I'll finally play Crosscode. And it's very cool, and very, I love the writing. I think it's a delightful realization of the things that make MMOs fun and cool. It is unfortunately highlighting to me that my Steam Deck may have a problem with one of its joysticks, because it is a high precision game and my Steam Deck is not keeping up with that. I too am not keeping up with that, but there's definitely something hardwarily wrong with my Steam Deck. But regardless, I'm having a good time playing it.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. That sucks that your Steam Deck is kind of fucked up, because good luck getting a new one.
No, I know. I'm definitely not getting a new one. I'm probably not going to repair it. I think the sign here is Crosscode is a surprisingly difficult game. I was not expecting that. And I think maybe I just have to keep the Steam Deck to Forbidden Solitaire and play more advanced games using something else, It
got downgraded in its gamer level.
Yeah, unfortunately it cannot keep up to the gamerness of this game, which is silly. If you look at Crosscode, you'd be like, that's a really silly thing to say, but it's surprisingly hard. And requires a lot of aiming, and when my Steam Deck hard snaps to the right when I'm not pointing in that direction, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, that won't do. I'm sorry, Steam Deck.
Sorry, Steam Deck. Sorry, baby.
You aimed too hard.
But a good game. I'm I don't even know how far into it I am. I'm 3 dungeons in, if that means anything to anybody. But yeah, it's good. I am enjoying it.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I'm glad you're having a good time with that. I'm trying to think if I have any other recommendations. I don't know. Watching the weekly shows. So new Game Changer that came out, new Witch Hat that's come out. Just keeping up with those, and those are so good and comforting.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And like I told you, I'm rewatching Steven Universe, which has been a good experience. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Whoa! 50? Is that
wait.
50?
Wait.
Holy shit! I can't see straight. What?
Holy bananas! Thank you so.
World Danger?
Yeah,
Is that your name?
yeah.
Aren't you World Danger for the 50 gifted?
Yeah, that's definitely a channel record.
Oh my!
Everybody has a purple star. Everybody here gets a sub.
Everyone.
Hey, this is an all-star chat if I've ever seen one.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Thank you so much.
Well, you know what? This is perfect. That means ads won't interrupt people. I'm very excited about that. Thank you. Seriously, that's an incredible gift. Thank you.
Wow, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much. What a way to kick things off.
I know. Do we want to use that to launch into the game? Let's celebrate. Let's do this thing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the support. That is incredible. Oh my god.
High roller mode. You can choose to play episode 1 in high roller mode. In high roller mode, you're limited to 1 save slot. No, I don't. Why would I do that? You won't be able to I hate that shit. You won't be able to reload your saves while inside the courtroom. Quick saving and auto saves will be disabled as well, so remember to save regularly. The minimum ante for hands will be increased. The minimum and maximum penalties for answering incorrectly during trial gameplay will be increased. But the maximum ante will be increased as well, allowing you to earn the largest possible high score for credit in this episode. Completing this episode in high roller mode will also unlock an exclusive phone charm that can't be earned any other way. You can turn high roller mode off at any time in settings, but in order to turn it back on, you would have to restart this episode. This episode contains time-sensitive choices. You can double their duration or disable them entirely in settings menu. I'm gonna disable them, not because because you and I talk. I actually like time-sensitive choices, but if we're cool with it, so that you and I can chat, I'm gonna disable those.
I'm totally fine with that. That's purely because we're voice acting and we like to talk over stuff.
Yeah,
so
and also there's a slight Discord delay too, so like by the time you see it, it can already be too late. So like, yeah, totally. I'll turn that off.
Yeah, I think that's totally fine. If I were playing this on my own, I might keep the time sensitive things.
I would absolutely,
cool.
I would absolutely keep that on my own. But we've done enough of these to know that what that results in is me just arbitrarily making a choice for the both of us.
Are you kidding me?
Wait.
Oh my god. RNG World Danger, thank you so much for the 20 additional gifted.
I'm actually a little bit dumbstruck. I don't know what to say.
No.
I wow, thank you.
No way. Oh my god.
Thank you so much. And thank you for this gift to the community.
That's great. You just 70 gifted.
Yeah. I wow.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amaze.
Yeah. Rolling around in our little ball.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the support. That is incredible. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. New job.
Yeah. Honestly, man, I'd love to say I've been there, but like in general, that's like the best feeling, and I really, really appreciate it.
I get it. So that's incredible. Thank you so much, and congrats. Oh my god, we're on a level 10 hype train.
I've never seen that.
Insane.
Okay. All right. This episode contains testimony segments. Objectionable words or clauses will become read. Objectionable, but like as an objection, as opposed to like I find that objectionable. When you prepare to call on them, this additional hinting can be disabled in the settings menu. You can adjust either of these features at any point without affecting your high roller status. High roller mode is intended to encourage risk taking and discourage save scumming. We'll just not save scum. I think we can do that. Consider enabling it if you want to pursue this mystery like a true gambler.
Oh, thank you, Flans425, for the gifted as well. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love this art.
This is cool.
Whoa,
look at this. I like the way this like blind justice has like a glitch over their eyes. It just looks really cool.
Yeah.
That's sick. We'll do standard.
So cool. I think that's fine.
For the perfectionist. Yeah. Come on. I mostly need save slots because we need save slots.
Yeah, exactly. These are all because of the format in which we are playing the game.
Exactly. I also want give me a moment. Gameplay. We will have tutorials on, testimony insight on, now playing UI on, high roller mode not on. Where is the time sensitive, okay.
No time limits.
Yeah, no time limits. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to double duration or no time limits?
I think do no time limits just to be safe.
I agree. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to double check with you. Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Cool.
And you know what? I also really appreciate the game coming out front and saying like, hey, there are game elements in here that you can opt in or opt out of, just so you know what you're about to play. Mm-hmm. Like, that's really cool.
I completely agree. I think this is really nice upfront, like signaling and accessibility. I think that is fantastic.
Okay, love that.
Cool. No, I want the tutorials on. Enable tutorials. Thank you.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we're still learning. Oh. It's a new
Green.
person. Who should we...
I can do it just default until we know who this is.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Listen, I want to thank you for coming over.
Wanted to thank you for coming over.
Figures you'd notice.
Anyone could tell something's bothering you.
You're the first person to say anything.
What happened?
The police came to see me.
In public?
No. They wanted to be considerate of my privacy.
That's a first.
They wanted to talk to me about the other week. About the whereabouts. About my whereabouts. And yours. I told them I didn't know anything.
Oh, I must love that.
Funny. What would you have done?
In your shoes? Probably curse them out.
Yeah. I could see that.
Is there anything you wanted to ask me?
No.
Not even for a favor in return?
No favors lost between friends, I say.
That sounds like a toast.
Why not? To friends.
Yeah, I'll raise a glass to that. Who was this?
Glassum.
Glassum!
Sorry. Again, we were talking about is it Mass Effect where Glassum, it sounds like you're gonna give a toast and then you hit somebody with a bottle? Is that Mass Effect?
Yeah,
The emphasis, I didn't think Glassum would be hit him with a bottle.
Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us, thank you. Vandalism detected.
Oh, hi!
Incident logged. We don't know how human the androids are in this, so and we also don't know if this is a wet android.
Yeah, this is probably at least 50% human. I don't know, I just guessed.
I don't know if we have that much data, but sure, why not?
Right. There's at least blood coming from their face.
Yeah, they're wet. They're a wet android. Recorded at 8:55 a.m. local time. Geopositional data encoded. If I could have all citizens in the area.
Fuck off, Copper!
Visuals impaired, facial recognition compromised, pinging nearby opt-ins for corroborating evidence.
Why did it edit out fuck?
It's a great question. Maybe they said something worse.
0, it didn't.
The android can't hear that. It can't hear bad words. Hey, he's lighting up every phone on the block. We need to go now, or
what? He'll use his outdoor voice?
Or he'll have us pinned down in our dental records before you can say we're
Morning, Officer Leo. You look different today. You do something new with your uniform?
Good morning to you, Morgan citizen. To answer your question, no. I have not undergone any recent retrofitting. If you'd like a more detailed record of my maintenance history, you can make a request for...
I've got it. Must be a new coat of paint.
You're referring to the act of vandalism that just took place.
Only the most recent one. Super Cop over here has a new dent every time I see him. Scars honorably earned in the line of duty, scanning the street for jaywalkers and loiterers.
Don't worry, ma'am. A report has been filed, and the police are working to resolve the situation.
Civil disobedience at this time of day?
Only has 2 little lower eyelashes instead of the 3 or 4 that I think we've seen.
Lightly lashed eyes.
Lightly lashed.
What is the world coming to?
They're just stragglers, ma'am. There was a period of unrest in the area last night. Unlicensed protesting and demonstrating without a permit.
Well, I hope you threw the book at them.
The disturbance was handled, but individual instances of volatility may occur during the next 48 hours. Coriander, I need your butt out of the screen, thank you, as we work to apprehend outside actors.
Thanks for the forecast. So, does the bleeding stop on its own?
Androids don't have blood, ma'am. This is just a leakage of oxidizing fluid.
My mistake. So, you don't need a bandage, I take it?
The leakage will dry shortly.
With that conversation thoroughly exhausted, I let my mind wander as I wait for the signal to cross. I unfocus my eyes and dull my hearing, sinking beneath the hum of the city street, and fading through the lives bustling around me like so much sea foam. Across the way, a large man with worn hands and an ill-fitting belt turns to a gorilla-like hulk of a machine and cuffs his hands in front of his mouth. Yo, 61! Is this a narrator or is this me talking?
I have no idea.
This feels like I was gonna say 999 style, but
Yeah.
now.
Do you want me to take on-screen narration like this? I'm happy to.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
The machine halts its lifting with uncanny precision and turns to him. We're going on break! The robot tilts its head to the side. Can't work. Is this the robot? You can't work the pillar without Schwinn. Piler? Can't work the piler without Schwinn up on the roof. So, sorry, I've never been as baffled by a sentence. You can't work the piler without Schwinn up on the roof. So I don't know. Take a load off, will you? Understood, came the over-enunciated reply. The man, already walking away, tosses a dismissive wave behind him. Yeah, understood. A moment after the man turns the corner, the robot attempts to mimic the hand wave to no one in particular.
Huh.
Copper. Goddamn copper on every street corner. At the bus stop, or what used to be the bus stop, now a charging station. A passionate young man voices his democratic opinion loud enough that the whole street can hear. They declared martial law when I wasn't looking. The small woman beside him, trying hard to appear even smaller, shifts in her seat. Well, they're just doing their job, so... Bots don't have jobs, except the ones they stole from us. Notice how they don't patrol nearly so heavy uptown, even on the worst days? His audience, captive by virtue of sharing the same charging pole as him, shuffles, coughs, and stares even harder at their phones. The woman looks at her knees and pulls at her shirt. You're kind of embarrassing me right now. He makes a vague gesture with his hand to indicate he's stepped off his soapbox, and the shoulders of everyone around him relax a centimeter. That's just... A woman with exhaustion in her eyes sighs at a hologram floating above her chrome-plated palm.
Oh, my.
So, like a literal Palm Pilot,
Yeah, Palm Pilot. Yeah. Can you look at the log while we're doing this or no?
I'm
Like
sure
your
we
phone?
can. But it does derail the narration.
It does. I'm just curious for the future if,
you
we're
can look
doing
up
narration and we hit a pause, we could go and look at what the
This is
things
the
we got. That's all.
No, I know. We'll do this. I don't love the implementation of systems like this where terms will be highlighted and then you have 5 pages of information about that term, but it requires you to derail from what you're doing to go read another thing to then be derailed again. It's I don't know. I don't know a solution to it because I don't know what the right time would be to read a bunch of terms, but it always feels weird when it pops up in the middle of narration and that sort of flip-flop starts happening.
Yeah, it's like when do you have a time? Like it's funny because I think the actual, you know, visual novel aspect of this game flows so well, and that
Yeah, and
like
then
you
but
know
it expects you to kind of jump to the side to do a bunch of side reading, and I don't mind the side reading, but it's like
not at
when
all.
does it want you to do the side reading is always my big question. When does it expect
That's
me to
it.
do it? Yeah.
Yes, because there are, in other games, there are sort of natural breaks in the flow that encourage you to go and like read
Yeah, this
do
is
your
also
side reading,
not
read your logs.
yeah, this is also not like a streaming specific problem I have. This is just a general problem is like if I'm in the story, I don't want to then leave the story to get an explanation of the story, then jump back into the story. This is just a personal preference. This is not a across the board judgment, but I personally, streaming or not, just don't always mentally gel with this design.
Sure, yeah, I
Yeah.
feel that. Yeah.
And this is not unique to this game. This is a pretty common visual novel thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just a you personal preference kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this is unrelated, but I'm just seeing on page here a derogatory term clanker that they're using in this game too as well, which is very funny to me.
I feel like sci-fi has just kind of decided a couple of crude names for robots and androids.
Yeah.
Microchip breath is a new one for me though, I'll say.
Yeah. Chrome Dome has been around.
Yeah.
Clanker, it's funny how Clanker, I was going to make a joke about Clanker earlier whenever the people were harassing the android. But I was like, that would be funny if it came up naturally in game, and then
and there it is. Yep.
Anyway.
We're already here though. So a derogatory, this is copper, a derogatory word for automated dependents, particularly ones licensed by or operating under the authority of the state. Interested parties in the automated dependent industries have animal conflict, on more than one occasion lobbied for copper and other terms like it, clanker, chrome dome, microchip breath, to be classified as hate speech, arguing that anti-mechanical sentiment constitutes an expression of prejudice. Were it considered a form of hate speech, incidents of destruction of corporate property, where such terms were used in prior communications, would qualify for additional severity and higher fines paid towards the damaged party, therefore benefiting the corporations. Under all but the most radical interpretations of hate speech law, however, prejudice can only be directed towards sentient living things, people, animals, and corporations. So a good lawyer could probably argue it regardless. If you feel that a corporation has been the victim of a hate crime, you can report it.
Wow. Wow.
And body modifications, aka mods, is a term that may refer to cybernetic prosthetics, artificial implants, neural enhancements, or any combination of the above. While body modifications have been seen throughout history and across a wide range of cultures, the modern body modification movement is differentiated by a shift from intrinsic factors expressing or identity to extrinsic motivators, job opportunities, technological benefits, and improvements in physical or mental ability. Historically, mods have been classified based on which section of the user's spinal cord and the interfacing occurs at, thoracic, lumbar, or cervical, but the system does not account for mods which interact directly with the human brain. The increased prevalence of so-called above-the-neck modding in recent years has led to several corporations and medical organizations proposing their own new classification system, but so far none have gained much traction. Users can also frequently search for, can you return mods? Can you undo mod surgery? Best reviewed neural implants 2086. Okay.
We are cyberpunk.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
While a rounded,
Palm Pilot.
smooth-looking android pushes a carriage behind her. Ellen, walk her around the block. Get her some air, would you? Apparently, this call can't wait, and it's louder than a garbage disposal out here. Of course, ma'am. I'd be glad to. The android punctuates its sentence with a sound halfway between a whir and purr, which, judging by the coos and giggles coming from the child, seems to have been well received.
Robots, holograms, androids, drones, coppers, if you prefer. Can't so much as sneeze in this city without a dozen different ads offering you a handkerchief. There's a vocal minority that think they're the downfall of civilization, but for everyone else...
You're too kind, ma'am. Thank you for your concern.
It's hard to hate them when they're so eager to please. Crosswalk's giving me the okay. Keep us safe, yeah?
Have a good day, Morgan citizen.
It's a bright, crisp morning in the city. Oh, you can see a little bit of sky. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Huh.
If it is the sky. I hope so.
Maybe.
I assume so.
Yeah. Weirdly, I hope so, and
Yeah.
I want to think that it is. That's weirdly reassuring.
It's not that far in the future, so I assume that's just the sky.
Yeah, that makes sense. Lights changing and people moving in click-clacking harmony, all smooth as clockwork. Were I in a worse mood, it would be all a bit too much. But, oh.
It just did that.
It just did that. But I went out last night, so I'm feeling pretty refreshed this morning. As I reach the other end of the street, I pivot lightly and give Automated Dependent Assistant Officer, L30, my best impression of a salute.
I can't tell if this little thing moving in the bottom is just a camera or whether it's like one of those whirring, purring robots that was described in the previous section. I think it's just a camera.
Yeah, I think it's just a little camera drone bot.
Yep.
That's what it looks like. Yeah. Thank you for your service. And of course, he creaks out a mirrored response. No sense of sarcasm, the poor bastards. But I didn't come all this way downtown to poke fun at the only happily employed class in human history. No, I came down here to make an important purchase. Today, I'm going to buy a gun. Episode 1!
This one being on record, I suppose.
An idle mind. LQ retail?
Yep, looks like it. Sup?
Oh. Huh. No staff around? But all the lights are on. Should I have knocked? Oh, hello.
It's her again. Sup?
That's kind of funny.
Sup?
Desk personality setting 6. The cool one.
Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I've probably forgotten more about firearms than you're programmed to remember. I bet you can. I recently acquired a license to carry concealed.
Nice. Are you in law enforcement? Do you shoot for sport?
Business or pleasure? Neither.
May I ask why you're looking to carry concealed, ma'am?
Oh, you know. Assault with a deadly weapon, cruel intent, that kind of thing. Some of my clients live in very rough neighborhoods. Even in broad daylight, coming down to the lower wards for house visits can be...
I see. You're a lawyer.
So I guess you'd say I'm in the market for self-defense.
I just feel like Morgan, and I realize this is part of your character, this isn't a flaw, I'm just pointing it out. You tempt fate a little too much.
That's her whole thing.
That's her whole thing. But it's like, let's have on record me being like, oh, you know, assault. It's like, come on, Morgan.
Can't catch me. I'm a defense lawyer.
Morgan has like a big bet down somewhere where she's like, I think the Heartbreaker killer or whatever is gonna get caught in 5 months, and if 5 months, 2 days, 6 hours, and if I hit it right on the money, I'm gonna make a killing.
She's got to make her parlay on Kalshi or whatever.
Exactly. I see you. You're a gambler at heart. I get it.
I mean, literally, the mechanic of this game is gambling.
I know. Like that. This is barely me joking. This is like straight up. Maybe that's a thing.
It's in the text.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We have a wide selection of options for self-defense and a variety of sizes and calibers with spread and PA fire options available.
Do you think we're gonna have shooting mini games in this one, like in Danganronpa?
I'm gonna say yes. What I hope is we don't have to skateboard.
No snowboarding for me.
Although that would be funny.
That would be awesome.
Sorry, my bad. PA stands for pseudo-automatic.
I know.
But for concealed, it'd have to at least be small enough to...
This would go a lot faster if I just tell the desk what I want.
We don't have anything pressing. I think being patient is smart, but if we want to hit that 5 months, 6 days, 2 hours thing.
I think we just be patient.
Okay, we can be patient.
Yeah. But walking in here and asking for a very specific model is... Oh, model of gun... model is gun nut behavior. I'm not trying to stand out. Some of the ones I test fired at the range left my shoulder sore for days. Do you have anything more discreet?
Right, no problem. Electromagnetic pulse models feature minimal kickback with the highest accuracy. One targeted pulse of electricity can disable attackers at medium or short range, non-lethally and quietly.
Sure, they're plenty quiet. But they also have piss poor range, and even sustained fire won't do shit to any modder with insulation less than a few years old. Glorified tasers. Barely suitable as party favors for anxiety-stricken college kids. Well, hopefully not too quiet. I'd want someone to come running to my rescue, you know.
Of course. Would you like to take a look at our mag rails?
Bullseye.
We're proud to offer a number of models that utilize the latest in miniaturized ultra-capacity batteries to generate a Lorentz force, which
slings a slug fast enough to mist a limb over 30 meters. And it's safe?
Of course, ma'am. My bad. 2-factor safeties with GPS and emergency services sync. It won't go off unless you want it to, and someone will definitely come running.
All those convenient safety features make it incredibly easy for the police, or anyone who can dupe their tool set, to lock you out of your own gun with the flip of a switch. You could walk a piece like that down a single uptown street without passing through 9 or 10 no-fire zones. They're the very worst, the most useless kind of weapon a criminal could buy. Oh, sorry.
I remain 3 animal just stacked over here.
It was such a good noise.
I know.
I loved it.
She's unhappy with Corey's like curled up on my shoulder.
Oh. That's so cute. Sounds perfect. How do we get started? Oh, why does it feel like every desk I run into has to be such a character? Mercifully, it's tucked itself away while the fabricators get the gun tagged. I've got some time to kill. So, is there anything worth checking out around the shop?
Let's see. That's there's like a piece of paper on top.
Oh, okay.
That's a data pad.
Someone left a data pad out here. What's in the news today? Oh. Lobo threatens Tetra with ransomware vulgarity. Okay. The internationally wanted terrorist and serial... Bless you? Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. I was laughing at the ransomware comma vulgarity. I don't know why. The comma vulgarity really got me. I apologize. I didn't mean to derail it.
It's okay. I just couldn't hear what the noise was you made. That's funny. The internationally wanted terrorist and serial data thief, most commonly known as Lobo, has seized a cache of vital keystone data files belonging to the Tetra Metallics Group, according to a press release from the mining conglomerate. In a blitz of cross posts on 90 different socials, translated into all 11 dominant languages, the supposed hacktivist, radical conservationist, and gentleman thief made clear their intent to ransom said files back to their lawful owners at severe cost. Though the posts were quickly flagged and quarantined thanks to user reports, Lobo's latest manifesto, which we have declined to publish here on grounds of journalistic integrity and due to the strong language contained within, has remained in circulation thanks to a loose network of rogue data harbors. In addition to a sizable monetary ransom, Lobo put out a list of demands that spanned pages. Most prominent among them was a call for de-escalation of all conflicts surrounding rare earth metal deposits around the equator. Sources at Tetra refused to confirm or deny reports that Lobo's captured data impacted only their billing services, but insisted that the corporation could not in good faith resume distribution until the ransom situation was resolved. Market prices for rare earth metals surged following the hacking attack as supply halted and demand rose, stoked by memories of catastrophic supply chain disruption in the mid-21st century. Well, that's referencing. A spokesperson for Mining is Progress, a lobbying group that represents the rare earth metal industry, called Lobo's repeated attacks acts of terror against the free market. Whoa there, looks like you're not logged in. Want to take care of that real quick?
That is a very funny recurring bit. Okay.
That's real. Okay. Lobo again, or someone using their name. Suppose it doesn't matter if they're the original or not, so long as they're a genuine threat. And no one could snare a corporation as rich as Tetra without serious skills. It does seem consistent with the Lobo's politics, making demands for de-escalation.
Yeah.
It's not the first time Lobos voiced their displeasure with the decades-old simmer of conflict around the tropics. But unless the rare earth metals powering all our batteries and fueling all our pretty little androids are suddenly made a lot less rare overnight, I doubt the state will stop taking an interest in those regions' politics anytime soon.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so much world building. It's so good. Ooh. Oh, there's some kind of news program playing on the screen. Most public places are too scared to put any channel with content more political than the smiling micro apartment flippers. But this is a gun store after all. Power is always political.
Okay. Let's see. What is this?
Oh, I hate these kinds of screens. Gotta look at them with your nose turned up or else they'll start eye tracking you. Next thing you know, they're saying hello on a first name basis. But I've got practice with this sort of thing. I can skim the headlines at least. Why the 12-6 work week gives us more free time than ever. Oh, brother. Oh. I'm 14 and I tried dating a smart UI. It made me the happiest I've ever been.
I'm sorry, my brain is like not working. 12-6 would refer to
12 hours, 6 days a week.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
I was like, it certainly isn't working from 12 to 6. That doesn't make any sense. No, okay, yeah. Thank you. 6 days a week, 12 hours a day.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have one day off.
Yep. Thanks. I appreciate it. My brain just refused. It just wasn't.
It's okay.
Thank you so much.
It's okay.
You got my back.
Of course. I got you. How term limits are anti-democracy. Woof. Transfusion from warm android saves soldier's life.
But that's not blood.
That's not blood. That's oxidizing fluid.
What are you putting in there?
That's how more androids are born.
Or it is blood, which is also totally possible, but
yeah, it's true. It could just be blood.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a, I missed it, headline. If the Animate 16 wasn't selling well before, if the Animate 16 wasn't selling well before, I'm sure by now it's...
Okay.
Did that go into our log? What's Animate 16?
I'm sure it's an Android, but...
Yeah. Yeesh, would it kill you to clean up a little?
Animate 16 is the latest Android produced by the Noble Electronics, and we think it's the greatest machine the world has ever seen, boasting a battery life of over 154 hours, with patented soft touch, digitation, remarkable tenderness and sensitivity, and the uncanny charm you've come to expect from us. We are sure that your Animate 16 will be the best purchase you have made this year, and you'll never want to go back out in the cold.
The face I made that whole description. Ugh. Just so scrunched.
Mist is exactly what it sounds like. It's to vape. It's good. To kill somebody.
Oh, yeah. To shoot. Yeah. To kill. Okay.
Automated dependent, abbreviated as AD and referred to as common conversations as AD or ADS. Automated dependence is a catch-all term encompassing robots, intelligent programs, interactive holograms, and androids. ADS are present both digitally and physically in every industry and nation on the planet, assisting in everything from data management to physical labor. In the mid-21st century, lobbyists pushing through new tax classifications to define intelligent machines that were neither salaried employees nor mere equipment. Because it afforded tax breaks and lighter tariffs, the term became so commonly used that it spread to all branches of the robotics industry, from which point it began to penetrate into everyday speech and pop culture. Some sociologists argue that the term owes its popularity not simply to its brevity and prevalence, but to its ability to draw a distinction between the commonplace, robots, androids, smart UIs, etc., and the internationally illegal artificial intelligences.
What?
Searching for this term may incur an account flag.
Artificial intelligences are internationally illegal? Huh?
We don't know enough to understand why that might be the case.
A fascinating wrench in the world building here. I like that.
And then Big Bad Wolf was here. You are welcome from clearing out this cache of soy slop before it could clog your brain's arteries any further to whatever dumb as dishwater script kitty they yelled at to come fix this. A word of advice from your superior. I own that password suggestion algorithm. Want to resecure? Try this. Relax your shoulders, stand up from your desk, take a deep breath, and then firebomb your own servers. Literally cheaper for you at this point. For the rest of you slack-jawed screen lobotomies looking for a little excitement in their search history, find a pig and rip their throat out. That'll teach you how to run with the wolf. Lobo's king.
that kind of fucked. That was kind of awesome.
There are a couple of words in there where I was like, I gotta hit this the first time or it's not gonna land.
Yeah.
Screen lobotomies.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Enduring Ideal, for the sub.
Thank
you.
you.
So much for the support.
And thank you for swinging by.
Yeah. Okay, I think I did read that. Yeah. All right. Guess the desk kindly asking customers to not litter can only get you so far if you're not willing to pay someone to sweep it up. Wait, is this trash? This flyer, it's scannable? Stagnancy theory. Really? They got a lot of self-proclaimed philosophers here. I can't speak. A stagnant world Modern Man's Plateau. Renowned net philosopher Corbin Cawthorne, real name withheld, offers to take you on a deep dive into the global trends and sociological patterns that have driven our planet to the halting point in his groundbreaking and controversial seminar. Moore's Law used to be the benchmark. Now it feels like a pipe dream. We used to dream of humanity marching bravely into space, of artisans crafting virtual wonders that made the confines of our own realities seem limited. Instead, our brightest minds spend all their time and effort kicking the can of climate crisis down the road, while their more fortunate peers spend their most productive working years in search of engine optimization and customer experience design. The middle class, eaten alive by the rich they prop up, can no longer afford the very products they help create. Without mass consumer demand, tech no longer has evolutionary pressures to be as small and powerful as possible. In stagnant waters, only parasites and disease grow aplenty. The only cure comes from you taking action.
Okay.
Snaps to that.
Oh.
Oh, there's another link at the bottom. Probably leading to a collection dish.
Yeah, that's the problem with that. Yeah,
exactly. Or a state honeypot, if you want to be paranoid. Yeah, that too. Yeah. They better burn this shit before some neat freak idiot picks it up and gets arrested. Wait, how long has it been? Shouldn't take them that long to get my gun properly bugged.
I'm sorry, we're receiving a breaking news story. We're seeking confirmation and yes, we have it confirmed. Lead programmer at Noble Electronics and famed designer of the Turing solution, Dr. David Asher, has passed.
Oh. What?
Proprietary Vantage automated dependent management system along with the Animate series of androids.
Must be some kind of corporate propaganda tactic. Or... no, they wouldn't risk... fake news? But why?
Perhaps best known for his breakthroughs in the field of machine learning and language.
Misinformation, maybe. Trying to...
authored many of the developments that allowed for Noble's rapid growth and market dominance. David Asher is dead?
Oh, that's Desk. Sorry, it's Desk. Hi, Desk.
Including the popular Desk series of smart UIs.
Oh.
That's very sad.
I didn't ask.
Sorry, I just...
Commands only.
Understood. Will you be paying with cash or credit? They have cash in the future?
We have cash? The future?
That's surprising to me, honestly.
They actually went and printed Bitcoin. They minted and printed it.
Oh, man.
Debit. 9:41 a.m., July 1st, 2086. The gun was light. Lighter than I expected. A real gun should always be heavy. Greater than the sum of its parts. That's one of the things I like about them. Their weight. Like they're anchoring the world around them. Like they're a fixed point in time. Like everything else is just relative to them. Either closer or further to the end. I would have liked something heavier during that walk back to my apartment. I would have liked to have something to feel far away from. Morgan's apartment. Okay.
What am I looking at here? Little desk. We're near
big
the
ol'
train, so it's going bada bada
screen.
bada 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 bada.
I was like,
bada,
oh, wow.
bada.
We're shaking. Yeah. Okay. Didn't realize I was home until my hand was on the door.
It's a screen, but there's a bed behind it, so it's like a studio, but not a studio.
Oh, there's a bed behind it?
Yeah, I think so.
Behind
it's
the
really
screen?
Yeah, it's like fuzzy, but you can kind of see it.
Oh, like a screen that's also a window into the bedroom or
Yeah,
something?
exactly. I think it's like an open floor plan, but then you can like probably darken it or put something up on it.
Oh, interesting. What is this? What am I doing? What am I doing? Fumbling in my pocket for my lighter. Golden, polished, tastefully ergonomic, and fine and expensive. And a good lighter. It was a good gift. I kept the card, didn't I? Ah, here it is. To the only smoker in my life. I know the gold's a bit much for your personal style, but they don't make a lot of these anymore. Believe it or not, the only other people who share your vice are stuffy old men with bad, crossed out, expensive taste. Hope you can manage to get some use out of it anyway. Your friend, David. The news might have more information by now. Or not. Looks like the net's full of copy-pasted statements from Noble, auto-edited messages, ill-fitting quotes, reactions to the news from every micro-celebrity under the sun. Their raw, authentic emotion brought to you live from all the car seats and bathroom mirrors of the world. But there's nothing about his death, not even a time window. Did he die this morning? Was he found dead in his bed? Has he been dead for days while Noble's just been waiting for the right time to let it leak? Or did he die last night while I was out screwing around? A phone call? Oh, it better not be work-related. I'm not in the right mood. Oh, is this someone new?
Yeah, we don't know this person.
Oh, Morgan! Hey, thanks for picking up so fast. She's Jessica Starling, who asked me to call her... Hi, Jess. Listen, I need to... I've already seen the news. What? Oh, of course you have, duh. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I just, with company and their people and all the... what I mean is, if it were up to me, you would have been the first call I made.
David's partner, David's secretary, one sec.
Yeah. Did we get her name?
Starling. Executive assistant.
24th.
Okay.
Executive assistant.
All
Okay.
right, there you go.
All right.
Relaxes by bar hopping in the lower wards. The best at reading the stock market. Okay.
All right. For a decision like that,
we only need to be one more.
Yeah, we just needed to.
Okay, that's fine.
Let it play out. About 1,000 other Noble employees above her on the ladder would have to get axed, but it's all right, Jess. No one ever really knows what to do with these kinds of things. Still, I'm sorry you had to hear it from a stream Chiron.
Cryon?
Oh, Cryon? Chiron? I thought the Y was in
I think it was too. I've always, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
This is unimportant. This is more of a, I need to look that up later to see if I've been saying it wrong.
Yeah. What difference does it make how the information gets to me? I could have stumbled upon his corpse myself, and I would feel mostly the same. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to call anyway. Yeah. If I want more information, she's the best source I'm going to get. Maybe for weeks. What to ask at a time like this? I'm supposed to express denial first, but she's probably short on time. And I don't feel like following the playbook to the letter right now. Can you tell me what happened? The police, they think he took something. Suicide? And the police are already involved? They said it was some kind of poison or... Oh, God. Noble's got a lot of weight to bludgeon the state with, especially in this city. I would think they'd keep the police at arm's length for at least a few days. Listen, Morgan, I need to ask something of you. Of course, Jess. Whatever you need. Whatever you need? A bit much, but she is grieving. This is just how people talk, right? And it's not like my day was really salvageable anyway. I'd like you to bring you up here, to David's place. What do you mean? There's something I have to give you. You're not handling his will already, are you? If the police are involved, it'll be a while before... No, I'm sorry. It's not like that. Before he... No, please, don't hold back on my account.
I'm sorry. Her iris is like almost outside of her eye borders in this. It's like wild looking. It's really interesting.
She's yeah, it was like starting to like
it was like popping out.
Leave.
It was leaving. It was on its way.
Listen, my eye does that too whenever I take my inhaler as
well. Fair. It's an accurate depiction.
Yeah. David asked me to get this into your hands. It wasn't work related, but he asked me. I know I'm asking a lot here, but since it turned out to be the last thing he ever asked me to do, I'd like to get it done. I don't like showing up at crime scenes more often or more quickly than strictly necessary. And that's when I only have to worry about the police. With Noble looming all over this, security will be doubled and scrutiny tripled. This is too risky. There's no logical reason to agree to her request. Swing by my place with a cab, yeah? Besides my own morbid curiosity. Right, of course. Thanks, Morgan. Thank you. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. What is it? You don't happen to have anything you could wear in black, do you? All right, July 1st. In transit. I'm assuming black for the funeral.
Yeah, I assumed so. I also assume that Morgan won't have any problem with that, so.
Yeah. Also, this view is awesome.
I know, this is cool.
This is so cool. The auto cab hums a synthesized purr as our on-ramp merges onto a canopy superhighway, steadily and suddenly all at once. Not much super about it, but it does cast one hell of a shadow. The canopies always felt very arts and crafts to me. Cobbled together. Always added to, never finished, never planned. It's clearly taken a lot of time and effort to make. But the end result's still ugly. And it feels like it could fall apart at any moment. You okay, Morgan? You look a little carsick. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. But if I ignore her text now, she'll just send me more later. Oh!
Which? Hey Freckles. Saw your friend Asher on the news. RIP.
This isn't our, like,
no, it's not.
Teenage
that
client,
was a different,
right?
That was a different portrait, wasn't it?
I think so, unless anyone in chat wants to correct us. I could have sworn that was a different portrait.
I thought that was a different portrait.
I think so. Oh, thank you.
The kid was called Brat. Thank you.
Brat.
I was like,
right.
it's a different portrait,
Brat.
different name.
Okay. So it looks like Morgan puts little aliases for contacts in her phone.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for trying to be sincere.
Worth a shot.
We all have our strengths.
God damn, you're on one passive-aggressive little girl. Why does all your filial piety go out the window whenever you talk to me?
Filial piety doesn't work on you. You love yourself too much to appreciate respect.
True. Went the train. Took me a moment, sorry. See, Freckles, you could be really insightful. When you aren't too busy side-eyeing the whole world.
Wonder where I picked that up from.
Not from me. I'm pretty sure you were born muttering insults under your breath. The nurses tried to make you cry, and you responded by giving them self-esteem issues.
Okay. Did you ever have any dealings with Noble?
10 out of 10 shift in the convo. Subtle as a car crash.
Subtlety doesn't work on you either.
Well, it might. If you were good at it.
We're still texting with the XD in the future. Honestly, that's reassuring to me.
Yeah, it's true. I was gonna say, or this person is older, which they might be, but also that doesn't time out right either. So,
yeah, wait. They would. Yeah, they would have to be pretty old.
No, I would be more, I would understand it more if it came back around and like the younger folks here were bringing it back, but
I could see that. Yeah. They'd be like, man, look at how people were texting in the aughts 80 years ago.
Isn't this like ridiculous? Let's just copy it.
This is me asking you for advice.
Come on. Okay. Oh,
I know.
Just
I also will never abandon the XD. I have to pull back on it and not use it in my texts out of fear of being considered an old.
I think live your truth. Also, just to say it out loud, mother, this is our mom.
Oh.
Filial piety.
Actually, wait, I think you might be right.
Why did your filial piety only come out in situations like this? The nurses, when you were born? I don't know.
Ah.
I'm not going to change the way I'm voicing this character at all until the game gives me other signs, but yeah.
Then honestly, that would be fun and cool if Morgan's mom was texting with the XD and the K and like
yeah.
this old people kind of.
I'm trying to pick up on clues here. Okay, I guess this never sunk in. 'Cause you spent most of your apprenticeship asleep. But my clients were all celebs. The rich and the famous. I didn't have that many dealings with the Megs that owned their likenesses.
Is it really that different?
Plenty. Celebs don't like people seeing their dirty side. So they pay smart people like me to clean up their messes. But Megs don't like people seeing them at all. Period. And also, Megs are a lot more lively when it comes to fucking, I guess.
Why are we
I don't know.
Again? Gross.
Hard workers is a lot of stress to vent.
Did we like put censorship on in our settings or something?
Not deliberately. If it happened, it wasn't a conscious choice.
Stop. Do you have any actual help to offer?
Sorry, just so you know what's happening, there is a built-in delay that's trying to simulate people taking time to respond or hesitating to respond or things like that. It's not me not pressing the button. It's just sometimes it takes a bit.
Yeah, she's taking a moment to like think about it and then actually respond.
I wanted, because that's clearly an interesting beat of characterization that's not clearly conveyed by the way that we're going through this. I just wanted to articulate it. That's all.
Cool. No, thank you.
Truth be told, I didn't have this one running. I did have this one where truth be told, I did have this one running where I got tits deep into corporate intrigue.
Maybe it is diegetic where it's like the phone is censoring for us.
Maybe. I'll look it up later when I don't think I can look at the settings while we're in this menu. But I'll look it up. Otherwise, it could just be diegetic.
Why? Balls deep, yeah. Sorry, you're right. Balls deep, yeah.
Tits deep just tickles me because it makes me think of like when you're trying to get into a really cold pool and you don't. Anyway, because I got caught.
Oh, okay then. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
I really want to know what the long word is. Well, we're fine.
God,
hard worker. A lot of stressed event.
Glad to know I can always reach out to you in my time of need.
I'm gonna let that slide because I know you're in mourning. Look. Corporate types are all a bunch of paranoid drug addicts. Huffing glue and playing roulette on their phones. While fantasizing about stabbing everyone else in the meeting to death. So don't expect them to play nice just because Asher was your pal. My actual advice is get whatever you're owed. Then get out of there as fast as... boy!
Fuck, boy. Auntie!
Okay.
That's a beautiful thought, Auntie. Alright, we got a cool aunt.
I mean it. Corporations prefer Viking funerals.
What's a Viking funeral?
A dignified ceremony where the body's sent out to sea on a boat. Then they set everything on fire and sink the ashes to the bottom of the ocean. Try not to linger, Freckles. You don't want to be stuck on board when when they start knocking their arrows.
Thanks. What the hell was that about me sleeping on the job? I worked harder in one day than any of you Gen Alpha drunks did all week.
Should have worked smarter, LOL. And if you want to go there, you did literally fall asleep on the job. At the Xmas party!
She's Gen Alpha! What is that? What is that? Why do you have that? Okay, we're typing really fast. Why do you have that? It's not even accurate.
Work parties are still work, Freckles.
I only had my eyes closed. Because all you old farts had your cameras flash on. Morgan? Something wrong? You're sweating. Just deleting some spam. We've got a couple more minutes of crawling through the canopy's guts before we reach David's part of the city. Uptown. Our better half. Gleaming opera houses and towering corporate apartments. Boutique shops with more cameras than customers. Penthouses stacked upon penthouses in a frantic climb to the top of the rat pile. All ringed by restaurants with long wait times and small serving sizes. The joke is that uptown folks go most of the year without touching the street level. Not much of a punchline there. It's basically true. By now, his whole block must be swarmed with cops, the cops themselves surrounded by media and all encircled by onlookers. I could try to enjoy these last few moments of calm. But if the storms come in either way, I'd rather use this time to try and find my footing. Actually, Jess, if you've got a second, I was curious about... Oh, now we can talk.
You and David. David's death, the request, and that headline. None of these are making things shy away.
Okay, yeah, so we can probably ask all of them. Sorry, I'm just still thinking about our conversation with our aunt. That was so funny.
That was funny. It's really interesting. Like, I like how they're just building people in Morgan's life. And like, they may become relevant in this chapter or probably in later chapters, but I like that like Brat in chapter 1 just was like kind of there, just as a little bit of characterization.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
I guess we can go through the list.
Sure.
Yeah. Remind me, how many years did you and David work together?
Well, I started with the company about 4 years ago. They offered me a temp contract when I was graduating. I was put in HR right in the middle of a hiring burst, so I spent 2 months in the Warrens. Then an aptitude test got me fast-tracked to mid-low management.
Sorry, Warrens?
Oh, that's just what we called the company dorms back then on account of all the people.
Ah.
Plus, it was underground.
Okay.
Didn't see the sun for that first month. My skin got so dry.
Is that normal in your industry?
Normal for everyone I've worked with. Except David, of course. But I mean, he's the best.
Yeah.
On Tuesday morning, Dr. David Asher walked right up to my desk like I had won the lotto. Said I should come work for him. Dr. David Asher directly. On a random Tuesday morning. Like it was nothing.
He didn't like to do things on Mondays. Said people were always too tired to get anything done anyway.
Yeah, that's right. He did say that. I should know by now, right? 3 years of arranging meetings and keeping him organized and occasionally straightening his tie. He was such a good boss.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Yeah.
When did you last speak with him?
In person? Thursday afternoon.
The day before yesterday.
He seemed normal. I mean, I didn't,
We still don't really know anything, Jess.
You're right. Thanks. Thursday's the last time I saw him. That was when he asked me to meet with you.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess
This is the same list. Yep.
Okay, yeah. I'm guessing you've already been to his place?
Yeah, it's a real mess over there.
It's that bloody?
Oh, God, no. Not that kind of mess.
He's poisoned, Morgan.
Yeah, come on, Morgan.
I mean, don't get me wrong, poison can result in a lot of different messes, but still, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just mean with the cops stacked on the media, stacked on the lawyers. Each of them with their own network of drones and all the droning. It's very, It's a very high productivity atmosphere, is what I mean.
When were you able to get over there?
Well, I got a call from legal late last night. They weren't exactly delicate in breaking the news to me.
Last night? Okay, because they announced this morning, right? Okay.
So it happened while we were doing our business.
Well, we're doing our business. Yep.
They said they needed my help sorting through all his... he left things organized sometimes.
He's been dead since last night and they've kept it under wraps that long? Huh. I know there are a lot of powerful people in his circles, but to stop it from leaking for over 12 hours... That seems like more than your typical powerful people trying to control the narrative. Seems more like there's something they're actively trying to suppress. So you found out last night?
Right, last night. Oh God! Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have told you as soon as I found out.
Really? It's all right. Did you see anything?
No, I still haven't actually seen him at all. He was airlifted to the hospital ASAP, and that's where he passed, so... But, I didn't get the impression that the cops had been there that long. Not compared to the lawyers. They and the rest of the company people seem pretty entrenched.
So, he was still alive when they found him?
Apparently.
And I wonder who died
at the hospital.
Yeah, I wonder who they is in this instance as well.
They... Huh.
Like, who found him?
Yeah, what does that mean? Okay. Noble set up camp before the police even arrived. So, what time would that have been?
I guess I got there around 9 p.m.? Yeah, because at 9:15 they switched my phone to silo mode and I got locked out of everything but my work stuff. Sent my last blah at 9:13, see? Gonna expire whoever put me in heels this morning. Hit me.
Is blah what we call a tweet now?
I guess amusingly that didn't get a term attached to it. It's some future social media blogging thing. I don't know.
Blogging.
Just so.
Interesting because it was last night at 9:15, 9 o'clock. That's around the same time that we were doing our murder.
It was. We didn't do the case until later, but
yeah, and like things got. I'm sorry, the computer black this.
Non-burnable bloggage.
Non-burnable bloggage. Then we'll go watch Pocopia.
Yeah, so that's around the time we did a murder, and then we did the whole case. Morgan must have gotten at most an hour of sleep last night.
Truly.
Because she was already at the gun store this morning.
And I was gonna mention that when we did our murder, there was also cameras went down, like there was like a blackout that happened then too.
There was very good point. Yeah. Very good point. Maybe that was the whole system because they were trying to block communications about this.
Yeah,
good catch.
There's something
that
here.
Could be cool.
Thank
that
you.
Could be interesting.
Yeah, they can do that to your phone, lock you out of social media.
Of course not. Well, unless I'm on the clock or off the clock, but on company property. Then they can remote all my tech. Yeah.
I was assuming that this is the next day because Morgan earlier, when she was talking about timing, was like, wait, was this last night while I was goofing off doing my thing? Like, so I believe this is the next day.
That we're in right now?
Yeah.
Yes, I assume this was the next day.
Yeah.
Because we did our
are investigating and defense and stuff at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like all of that happened at like 3 o'clock. In the
Like
morning.
arguably, I guess you could say it's the same day.
Yeah. I'm assuming, and it doesn't seem like they're. I mean, given what Morgan has said, I don't think that
Everything
amount of
Morgan has
time
said has
passed?
suggested that it's the same day.
Okay.
Unless, yeah, to your point, unless she just did a different murder last night, but she definitely did a murder last night.
True. Yeah, actually, I don't remember. Avalon Rabbit is saying, like, it was the last chapter at the beginning of June. This is July. This is July 1st.
This is
but
July.
now I'm not. Actually, wait. That's correct.
So she did
Because-
something different last night where she was goofing her
else.
off. Okay.
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 Yeah. Because I remember whenever we played the first chapter, we remarked how it was close to the actual real life. date.
That is fair.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
sorry about that. Again, it just because of the way Morgan was talking. But then we need to note she did something last night. She was up to something last night.
Okay. So it's not the same blackout that had occurred.
Okay.
On the night of murder.
Dang,
Okay,
that
okay.
would have been fun. But yes, okay.
That would have been cool. But okay. Oh, how convenient.
So if I got in at 9 p.m., I'd guess the rest of the company people had been there since, I don't know, 8:30 p.m.? I hadn't been there more than a few minutes before the mood changed. Word about the hospital declaring him dead had started to leak.
I see. He died after he reached the hospital? That's unexpected. It's 2086. You might be in trouble if you get stuck in bureaucratic purgatory when you need to be in the emergency room, but other than that, if you can reach the hospital alive, a good doctor can stabilize most any patient within a few moments. And Noble Electronics' lead programmer would have been a very good doctor. Would have had a very good doctor. So what the hell happened? Is she mistaken? Was he just not officially declared? Boof. I know.
You need to be okay with Corey being in my lap. You just have to be chill.
A change has occurred.
Was he just not officially declared dead until reaching the hospital for some reason? Or
Hard to think about, I know.
yeah. Or hard to believe.
The request.
Okay.
Jess, I have to wonder. What kind of request did David make of you that it couldn't wait a few days?
Oh, right, of course. He asked me to give you something.
Something? Is she trying to build suspense?
Right, it's just... Well, I don't know exactly what it is.
You have no idea?
He asked me to give you the contents of his safe.
Are we headed to the bank then?
No, see, he has this private safe in his basement. I don't know, maybe you've seen it? Well, I say safe, but it might be more accurate to call it a storage locker or a false wall.
And all he told you was that he wanted me to have what's inside?
Right, he was very clear about that part. Your eyes only, straight into your hands. Handle it in person, he said.
Huh, strange. This is all pretty analog for someone as technically gifted as David. Coming from anyone else, I'd call it paranoid. But David was never paranoid. Even when he had every right to be. If he wanted this handled a certain way, it must be for a good reason.
All right, that headline.
I saw that headline, by the way. The one where your warm android saved that soldier's life.
Oh yeah, pretty good. Pretty feel good, don't you think?
So folks at the company must have been in high spirits lately, I take it.
That's what I thought when I first heard about it, but I don't know. Maybe upper management's never happy because they're still just riding sales harder than ever, pushing the traditional consumer markets. I thought they'd start building a pitch for Congress for the day the story dropped. A big patriotic campaign telling everyone why we need to contract for warm androids in the military. But I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard about them moving stuff around for anything like that. Maybe it's all above my pay grade.
Well, based on everything we know about warm androids, the military is maybe the worst possible use for them.
Right, because they're like...
They're really fragile. Yeah.
They're fragile, and they're closer to people than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Feels like that's not where you want to put them.
Yeah.
All the corporate power and money in the world. And they're still such joyless assholes that won't even celebrate their victories. So, David asked you to do this on Thursday, correct?
Yeah, Thursday.
And he passed last night, Friday.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You don't think that when we met, he'd already decided...
It's not healthy to speculate on that sort of thing. More importantly, it's not helpful. The dead don't have anything to offer the living. I should know.
Oh, you're probably right. Besides, we need to focus. Judging by the size of the crowd I'm looking at, it looks like we're about to jump into the thick of it.
10:34 a.m. Okay.
Noble Employee Housing Building. Plate IA. Lobby.
Or Platia?
Platia, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there were a lot of police here before. Oh. Maybe too late to ask, but you're not bad with crowds, are you, Morgan?
She's kidding, right? It's downright airy in here compared to what we just waded through. Wide eyes and clenched fists, heads peeking over shoulders and around signs. Police, both mechanical and warm-blooded, closing ranks with holograms and quick-set wires to draw a severe perimeter. While protesters, mourners, fanatics, and busybodies shuffle about the edges of the police line, the heat of their panicked anxiety washing over. Who the hell were all these people?
Well, there've always been people with strong feelings about products.
Androids step forward into the mob, gently, firmly, unfeelingly parting the human tide. Most of them with official police branding, but a few remotely deputized consumer models emerge from the crowd to join them. All of them built by Noble. All of them built from David's code.
This is making me think a lot about that distinction between even the desk they call UI and how AI is banned or illegal or something. And I'm curious if that has something to do with David's code. David being the one that designed everything that's not AI.
Yeah, like I'm very curious about this if we're like in a like either a post singularity or a failed singularity or a suppressed singularity environment. You know what I mean?
Certainly implies
like,
that sentient AI exists.
Yes.
And
yes.
that it existed at minimum, and there's been a lot of attempt to lock that down. Which is interesting just because like how advanced is their quote unquote UI that like how is that different from, you know, truly intelligent AI? I don't know. I'm just very curious to like what's going on there.
And we had an interesting moment with that desk, with that UI that remarked on
that it was sad.
Yeah. And it's like all of these there's now Morgan's remarking on all of these androids that are visiting David right now. I don't know. There's
I just clearly, I mean, we mentioned in the first chapter or chapter 0 that like clearly AI, the distinction between robot, android, and human, all of that is like sort of the overarching it seems to be a very overarching aspect of the game. Given that they set up a whole bunch of it in Chapter 0 and then didn't deal with a single bit of it, they're like, this murder has absolutely nothing to do with that.
Yeah, this is about Morgan.
Yeah.
But we're going to come back and deal with the rest of the world later.
Yeah. So, interesting. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. All of them standing vigil outside his tomb. This is all technically company property, isn't it?
Yep, David had the penthouse all to himself, but every other floor's tenants are Noble employees too.
Not an uncommon arrangement in Uptown. Work at Noble, rent from Noble. Wave hello to your Noble neighbor in the morning and make sure to request a spot in line at the official company crematorium. They don't actually do that last part, I think. Does Noble handle employee funerary arrangements?
Yeah, it's a pretty standard benefit, actually. It's cheap for them compared to dental.
Oh my god.
But Noble's always been generous with benefits.
Morgan just looking straight at the camera. Like, can you believe this shit?
You hearing this shit, player?
Work hard, and the company will have you set for life.
And after. Both the state and Noble have gotten themselves pretty entrenched here in the lobby. Security and damage control and PR and liability. Everybody just glad to be working. I'm feeling a little overstimulated. Any chance we can just skip all these checkpoints?
No, absolutely not.
So, who do we need permission from? The cops or the company?
My request went through, so we have the go. So we have the go ahead from both at this point. We won't need to go near the actual. Is it still called a crime scene? If it's not technically a crime?
I don't want to think about how many suits Noble's paying to debate that question right now, this very instant. David's vault is in the penthouse's basement. But we can't get in. But we can't get to it from these ground floor elevators. We'll have to ride straight up to the rooftop veranda, walk in his front door, and then head down. If Jess says we can do all that without stumbling across where he died, then...
Okay, so if we just flash my ID card at any problem that comes up...
Including him?
Oh, hey!
Hey, ladies, look, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we're at capacity at the moment. Let anyone else by and we won't be able to maintain... You're that lawyer, Morgan.
Oh, you caught me, detective. How long's it been?
Feels like it's been ages.
Oh dear, not sounding bitter about our last encounter, I hope?
I'll live.
I don't see the spunky one around. Is she taking a mental health day to preserve that unflappable charm?
Detective Reyes is around. Why, miss her that bad?
I've had blind pimples that were more endearing.
You two know each other?
Jess Starling, meet homicide detective Kazim London.
It's a pleasure, miss.
Oh, likewise?
As you might have guessed, the detective and I are acquainted. Comes with the line of work.
Morgan's being modest, sweetheart. We're practically blood.
Oh, wow, me? Sweetheart?
Something wrong, Starling?
No, nothing wrong.
But close as we are, I still can't just let her walk in off the street and onto the scene of an ongoing investigation. Even Noble's lawyers have to play by the rules today.
Play by the rules? So there is a game afoot. What makes you assume I'm here in a professional capacity?
You're criminal defense attorney and we're at a crime scene called an old man's intuition.
Good detectives don't rely on intuition, though, do they? They rely on evidence.
Oh, I don't rely on it. Don't worry. I just need to lean on it every now and then when my back acts up.
Oh, cool.
No, he's saying he doesn't. No, that's not. Don't fall for it.
Girl.
Guy gets every bit of gray in his hair and thinks he's a free pass to act like a goddamn cowboy. Well, I'm afraid your intuition is off this morning, Detective. I'm here on a private matter.
The deceased wasn't your client?
No, that would have been a conflict of interest.
Conflict of... You two knew each other. I see. In that case, allow me to give you my condolences.
Thank you. But what I could really use is a bit of your help.
You sure rally fast.
Jess?
Oh, right. We have this clearance here, Detective Sir, from legal, which allows us,
That's all right, little lady. I trust you. You can leave the paperwork holstered for now.
Oh, little lady.
We aren't here for David, really. We won't be setting foot anywhere near your, staging area, Detective.
Alright, why not?
Oh, how generous.
I can afford to be generous today. Because if I screw up...
He gestures to the lobby full of suits and cops.
Plenty of folks at hand ready to pick up the slack.
Well, if you're that at ease, perhaps I can take this time to ask you a few questions?
Hey, you can always ask, Tiger. But I think you understand what I mean when I say whether or not I can answer is not entirely up to me. He's been on a slightly different swagger since chapter 0.
Yeah, it's true. What do we want to ask?
Looking tired.
You're looking a bit haggard. How long have you been here? How long have you been here anyway?
Since this morning. But civilized folks don't call it morning when the streetlights are still on.
Even if you got here around 1 or 2 in the morning. That still means homicide wasn't brought in until hours after Noble had the lay of the land. Sounds like you could use a break.
I could use a retirement package. Hey, you're a lawyer, right?
According to all my business cards.
Think I can sue for elder abuse?
Not that kind of lawyer, sorry. You would lose, though.
I already regret asking.
Why have they got a homicide detective losing sleep over this anyway?
The man is dead, and he wasn't killed by fire, a vehicle, or organized criminals, or disinformation.
As far as we know.
So at the moment, homicide's technically not the worst fit. But we're leading in name only. A high-profile death like this, everyone's got an eye on us. An hand placed firmly on the back of our neck. What is the...
Investigation?
None of these are... Sorry, they introduced that thing where, like, the one that would move it forward would like, pop out in the first chapter, but I guess they're not doing that right now.
Yeah, not currently, it seems. Yeah.
Okay, the investigation.
I've been checking my phone, but the only thing the news seems to agree on is that David passed away.
Sorry, but if you're asking for details...
No, thank you. For not letting them make this into a parade. Yet.
We do our best to respect the privacy of anyone involved with an ongoing investigation.
You declined to say victim. Detective, Dr. Asher was a close friend of mine for many years.
Yeah, he trusted Morgan more than anyone.
Can you tell me if he killed himself?
It looks like that's the case.
I see. Thank you for telling me that.
Dr. Ash.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry.
Another round of guarded words. David was an important man, and it has only been a few hours.
Hello?
Hello?
Are we still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, the Discord stream froze for me.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I had progressed it and it was just quiet. I was like, hello? Yeah.
It like completely stopped for me for a moment.
But with all this tiptoeing, but all this tiptoeing gives me the feeling that whatever happened to David, it wasn't cut and dry.
Cooperating.
Okay. You boys and Noble all getting along with each other? Sharing your toys?
Some of the younger ones are bristling, but I always play well with others, counselor.
And how well do the Megs play with you? They give you full access to building security?
Weird that we only just got that now, given that popped up a lot earlier.
When we're done with this conversation, we can. I do kind of want to look at Megs because I don't know what the full definition of that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more just interested that only popped up now. I guess it was in a text thread, and I don't know. Anyway, interesting. Yeah. They've given us access, and they say it's full. Some big penumbra system, top of the line coverage, top to bottom of the building. Size of the data stream's torrential. It'll be a while before we can start making sense of it all.
A more conspiratorial man might think that was intentional.
Various in data? Nope, we're too swamped to find whatever they're trying to hide. Yeah, maybe.
Wait, they gave you full access to the penumbra? But that means every android in the building is feeding you their full spectrum.
Yeah, you know your stuff. Penumbra pulls data from any androids connected to the building's net, but that's not much help since, sorry, I just choked on air.
It's all good. Since there weren't any androids in the penthouse.
Right.
You know, I'd heard the rumors. Never put much stock in them, but it's true. Asha really never owned a single android?
Never.
Well, I suppose I might do the same if I was the genius who programmed them all. Every time they open their mouths, it'd just be...
His own lip service refracted 1,000 times over, echoing back at him from behind a mask he carved.
That's interesting. That's not what I thought that meant, in that, like, I thought it was the same way that, like, people who actually make tech don't have smart homes.
Yeah.
But this is an interesting alternate approach. I don't know.
Like you don't want an echo of yourself talking to you like back at you. Oh, thank you, Trash Candy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. So that means you'll have so that means you'll have to investigate with the penthouse's security cameras?
Yeah, but that should be more than enough help to wrap up a case like this. In a good way. I mean, we're very much on top of this, ladies.
Controversy.
David was one of the biggest names in tech. He was the face of Noble Electronics. One could argue androids are only as common as they are today because of his contributions to the field.
Some people felt that way, sure.
So, do you think anyone would want to hurt him because of that?
Remind me, which one of us is the detective again?
You really won't let me pick your brain?
You already know the answer. Yes, ads are controversial, androids especially.
We at Noble are aware that our products are sometimes the subject of a heated debate, but
No need to quote the handbook at us, miss. Truth be told, I've never really understood the hate.
It's not that complicated, is it? How many people have lost a job to an ad at least once in their career?
Every last one of them lost their job because their bosses, their flesh and blood bosses, fired them. Now ads are just a symptom. Scratch that, ads are just a product. Getting mad at them is pointless. And vandalizing them is less than pointless because unlike us, they're all insured.
And besides, Android production has surged over the last decade to become one of the nation's biggest exports.
True. Nice to have at least one thing that makes it we make in this country.
That's right. Noble only outsources the production of a small handful of internal components. Every other part of the manufacturing process is proudly done right here at home.
I wonder if those internal components are involving the rare metals that Lobo is trying to all of that in the equator.
Most likely, yeah.
Okay.
That would make a lot of sense. Yeah. I somehow doubt everyone considers the specifics of Noble's supply chain to be a point of national pride. But you don't need a political science degree to see how much the state values Noble's contributions to the national economy.
All right, now listen, I don't mind being helpful, and I am trying to be sensitive here, but we really do have a lot on our hands at the moment. So I'm going to have to ask you to be discreet and ideally fast.
Well, our business is just in the basement, David's basement.
But the penthouse is on the top floor, the roof, so the basement would be...
Second to last floor, if you want to be technical, detective. The point is...
Oh, we don't need to go into the kitchen or the parlor. We'll go straight to the back of his workshop and then head downstairs.
The kitchen and the parlor.
I understand. But all the same, I'd like to escort you two ladies there myself.
Oh, wow! An escort, like royalty. Isn't he a gentleman?
Yes, he's,
Lead the way, detective. True to his word, London ushered us past the chattering suits and drones, through the checkpoints and into the elevator.
It's interesting that, because Morgan tends to point things out like this, it's interesting she had nothing to say about how obviously shady Jess was being during that whole conversation. Not a dang thing to say about it.
She, very lightly, noticed it, but she didn't have anything to say. Yeah. It's interesting. As it climbed into the sky, we got a look at the growing throng of people gathered outside, and its shifting makeup. It seems like it's mostly protesters now, or worse, brand loyalists. Idiots led around by the nose their whole life, following the musk of whatever trend is laid out before them each morning. Today's trail having led them here, for half reasons they couldn't put into words even if their lives depended on it.
They're like insects. Line number 00654.
Whoa.
Oh, this is the first one that hasn't disappeared.
Whoa.
Usually they flash in and out kind of without my input.
They're like insects, and there is a line there. I'm very curious about Morgan and whether she's human or not.
I was about to say AI. Yeah. AI that can shoot, because that was the whole topic of the first chapter. Is how AIs can't shoot, and then she is the one who shoots, and she's friends, quote unquote, with the AI developer. Yeah.
And all of the shots from the Heartbreak Killer
have the little
extremely precise and perfect, and
All right, so operating theory, she's probably early model warm android AI.
Yeah, like a full
AI.
fully.
And she can kill,
sapient.
and that's the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Happy to
I'm gonna-
operate
we're gonna
within
stick with
that assumption for a little bit, and we'll see where that
Yeah.
And they look like them from up here. They're probably already preparing their spin. The Misunderstood Genius of Dr. David Asher. A video essay in 5 parts. Why the company insisted on cultivating such a following for him, I've never understood. They could have easily pinned his achievements on someone more marketable. Some random photogenic employee or a fashion model with glasses. David wouldn't have minded. He never wanted the attention, the chaos. Maybe it's as simple as bad luck. He just happened to have the right look for the part. A man buried in his work, with his eyes fixed ahead. Right.
It's it's amazing how often while playing this game I'm thinking about the movie iRobot. It's just like constantly in my head as we're playing this.
Yeah, like specifically the movie.
Exactly. Yeah, like sorry Asimov, but I am thinking about the movie.
I am in fact thinking about Will Smith.
I am in
and
fact
Alan
thinking
Tudyk.
about
Yeah.
I am in fact thinking about Will Smith and Alan Tudyk. I mean, it was true in chapter 0, but especially in this chapter, I'm feeling that with Sunny a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Well, but I also like the theory that we're the anti-Sunny.
Yeah, no, we're the Sunny that well, no, Sunny killed people. That was sort of a
Sunny,
major plot point.
Sunny killed people, but killed his creator, through the plot points. and stuff.
Exactly. Yes, you're right. You're right. We are. Us being the anti-Sunny is a delightful way to frame our current resting theory for this entire game.
Or at least the 180. But on the same plane,
Yeah.
Both with gun.
Exactly. Oh God. 1 sec. I am going to check this real quick because you wanted to see
Yes.
Megs.
Thank you.
Meg is a derogatory and hateful term used to refer to so-called megacorporations or anyone that works for them. There are numerous unverified explanations for how the term originated. Some say it's a natural evolution from the slang word shark. Oh, Megs. Ha!
Like
funny.
Meg's Megalodon.
Yeah, that's not what I thought, but that's a very funny way to approach this, which was used to refer to ruthless individuals or businessmen in the late 20th century. Others claim that Meg was originally short for Megan, a sort of archetypal individual that defended the corporations, that defended the contributions that corporations have made to society. I thought it was short for mega corporation.
Mega corporation.
Mega corporation.
This is the spin. Yeah.
Yeah,
Meg,
this is
mega
exactly.
corporation.
This is them being like, no, absolutely, it couldn't possibly be because it's us. It's people being
No.
silly.
No, it's that woman Megan. This is the updated biography for David Asher.
Yeah, okay. Was retained for the rest of his life. All okay.
Jeez.
Do you want me to read it
Wow.
real quick?
We did read through this last time, I believe. But we could read through it real quick if you want.
Last time?
Huh? Yeah, we read David.
Oh yeah, we
Asher's,
did. We did. Yep. Asher
this is
passed
just
away on
updated
June. You're
now.
right. Sorry. In
Yep.
chapter 0. Sorry.
Noble, real quick.
Yeah, I was
is
just
there
gonna
an update to
quickly
Noble?
check. We've already read the 2.
Oh,
Asher
this
was
is David Asher.
green.
David Asher was in the that's who was talking, that's whose silhouette was in the intro of this can we go through?
Yeah, I was looking at people's color coding. Sorry. Everybody has their
okay.
own color. Because because of the silhouette, but more importantly, just because he's green. That's why I knew it was him.
He is green, and his silhouette was one of the people talking in the
Yeah, and then the
opening.
other person was
Yeah.
like a gray brown, which is why I was going through
with
them.
question marks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But we don't know a gray brown.
Okay. This is Jessica Starling. Okay.
Okay.
Can you go up to David? I just want to see his profile.
It's about
David
what you'd expect.
Asher likes street food crowds and fishing. Dislikes brain freeze and lint.
Sure.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
London is our guy. Wait,
Yeah.
was any updates to Morgan's criminal defense
Body count. You can't ask somebody that. It's regardless of what you mean by body count.
Yeah.
Either interpretation, it's not appropriate to ask.
Yeah, body count.
Apparently now she can bake. Okay.
This is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna.
And then.
Sorry, just to get
Stagnant?
these. Okay.
Oh, get them red. Yeah. Noble. Oh. Noble Electronics LLC. And then there's their stock report. Better known as Noble. Wait, we already read this. I think. Yes. We read this, I think, in episode 0. Yes. Okay. Or something at least similar. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm looking through it. I'm scanning it. Okay.
Okay. Before we proceed with this,
Yes.
because we're at the very start of a sequence, would you like to take a quick break?
I would love to. I think that's a great idea. So everyone can hop up and stretch, grab a snack or a drink, and we'll be back in a few minutes to continue the mystery.
Absolutely. See you all in a sec, folks. Welcome back from break, everybody. I hope you got ice cream or water or just took a nice little stretch, whatever you needed to set yourself right, and get in the right mindset to continue this story.
Yes, the ice cream was needed. Oh, Mel, you got ice cream too.
Well, there you go.
I was telling Gina, I don't remember if I said this on stream or not, but I got a Ninja Creamy for my birthday, and it's been a great addition to my life. Because I pre-made a bunch of ice cream bases and then just put them in the jet engine that is the Ninja Creamy and just instantly whip it up, which I realized yeah, I could go to the store and I could buy pints of ice cream and just eat some ice cream when I want. But I like having the power to jet engine my own ice cream.
Look, I'm glad the power is in your hands. You can make whatever weird flavors you want, or just chocolate, and those are equally valid.
Sometimes it's just chocolate, and that's what we have tonight, and that's exactly what I needed.
Look, it's okay. My incredible break get was more water. I just needed another glass of water, so that's where I went.
That is so fair. Mel, I guess it probably is cheaper to make your own in the long run, I suppose,
there's the upfront cost, but then you balance it out with the individual pint cost versus what you're making. So
true. Yeah. Also, I got it as a gift, so I didn't pay for it. but still, yeah, the upfront cost of getting the thing, and then I would think it, depending on how much ice cream you eat, it'll pay for itself. Anyway, a break well spent.
I'm glad
shall
to hear
we
it.
hop back in?
Yeah.
All right.
What is this? This laboratory?
It is shop, he called it.
How down to earth. It's got spines and hands on the monitor over there.
Oh, good eye. I didn't notice that. Oh, now I do.
It's messy in here. David was always disorganized. Why a programmer needed to make such a mess just to run tests on computers, I'll never... But sloppy as he could be, he didn't like it when other people saw it. If he was leaving things like this, he must not have entertained any guests down here in some time. Thank you for all your help, Detective London.
Don't mention it. What, you want me to step out?
We won't take long.
Not lacking for boldness, are you? Look, I have to take a phone call.
Oh, we'll be in and out as soon as possible, promise. And whatever Dr. Ash wanted
Set aside for his foundation, we'll be sure to flag it.
Right. She's already wearing gloves.
If we find a dead body, you'll be our first call.
Morgan, what was all that stuff about his foundation? Dr. Ash's charity is always managed by an outside group.
You haven't spent a lot of time around crime scenes, have you?
Actually, this is my first time.
Well, generally speaking, it's not really common to retrieve things from the premises while cops are still searching them.
Oh.
Look, if David had something to give me, we can go and get it. We just can't make a ton of noise about it, understand?
Of course.
Great. After you.
Right. Quiet as a church house.
Isn't it a church mouse?
Church.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry. Morgan and me being pedantic. High five. Pedantic.
Same brain cell.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Take it back. Take it back.
Don't like it.
The phrase is quiet as a church mouse, but...
Oh, caught myself. I'm okay.
But now doesn't seem like the time to correct her. David's shop was a mess, but the mess felt familiar. It was very David.
A cool car and a painting. This is a cool little pad.
Yeah, this looks like fucking Tony Stark's lab.
It does look like Tony Stark's lab. This is a cool little pad.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Coming down here, I barely recognized the place. For starters, there's a goddamn gym. David hated exercise. Always claimed he didn't have time for it.
Okay, I think an interesting part of this was the second person a roommate, a lover? We know somebody else was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then they toasted, like...
Yeah, to friendship.
To friendship, they're having some kind of conversation. Like, interesting. Yeah, like, okay.
Even when I got him that treadmill and the subscription for the personal coaching program with the scheduling subroutine, said he couldn't find the time. And then even when I explained to him that the program accounted for that and adapted to his schedule, he still...
Morgan? What's up?
Mm-hmm.
You're smiling. What's so funny?
Nothing. Just surprised to see the place renovated.
Yeah, he actually had me mail tag with a couple contractors a while back. Never thought I'd have to learn so much about concrete and wiring and marble and... Did you know marble needs to be treated or else indoor air will start to corrode it?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that. Is that true?
Wait, is it not? Oh, but her guy told me that without an epoxy finish, the entire bar table could... Oh.
Is that the vault over there, then?
Yeah. Stands out, I guess.
What is it? That thing on the wall? Yes.
You know what
Okay.
I'm looking at. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Nervous?
Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, I guess. But the inhaler helps mostly, so...
Aren't you going to open it?
Open it? Oh, don't you know the combination?
No, I do not know the combination to David's basement vault.
Oh. Oh! Oh, no, how could I have... Oh, he didn't tell you or give you a code or...
He gave me the code to get into the building and the parking garage, but not the code to whatever this is. Okay. You know, there were a lot of scattered papers back in his shop. Could he have left you a note on one of them?
Oh, yes, he could have. He would have. In fact, I think he probably did. You just stay right here, Morgan. I'll have this settled in just a sec.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go hack that thing.
Yeah, let's go deal with that. Right then. Well, it's definitely locked. Looks like it's a Tethys Basics Stir-to-Cure anti-hack, anti-digital, high-rated code panel.
It's got a whole keyboard on it.
Oh, yeah. With a number pad and everything.
I know.
we fucking playing CSGO on this thing? What the fuck? Nothing basic about it. Oops.
This is a good reminder. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Nothing basic about it. But at least I can see the password's limited to 6 characters. Only 1 million possible combinations.
I doubt we'll get lucky unless we're based on something.
I'm sorry. How would we get lucky? What, we just input something at random?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. So here's my worry, is that this could either be framed as a, let's just bang on it and hopefully we'll find something, which could get us locked out. And this is a, screw that, let's try an alternate method. Unfortunately, this also could be framed as a, let's try and let's not try. It could be Leon. You're right.
It could be Leon.
It could be Leon.
Can you save here?
Sure.
What if we just slap a cheeky little save on there? Just do you want to try? I'm afraid to try. I'm risk averse, but Morgan is not. But also, I don't know, if we say screw that, maybe we'll find more information to try and figure out how to open it.
Yeah, like I said, this is a fundamental circumstance where I don't know what these two options mean.
Yeah.
Because they quite literally could mean something or its opposite. It could be a let's try, let's not try, or it could be a let's input numbers, let's drive a car into this door and open it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's
yeah. Where's Jarvis when you need him? I thought he was in this workshop.
I think we're Jarvis.
Yeah, you're right.
We're Jarvis. Right. Based on our current operating theory, which we will drop if it ends up not being the case. But until otherwise, I'm going to treat it like it's the case.
Wait, wouldn't that make us fuck? I'm blanking on his name.
Ultron?
Jarvis with a body, huh?
Oh, Vision. Yeah.
Vision. Yeah.
Ultron too.
Ultron / Vision. I don't know. I don't know what to pick here.
Sure.
Maybe we'll get lucky. All right. Short one. I love all the password suggestions in chat. Slim chances. Oh, but what the hell? Why shouldn't I give it a shot?
Try his birthday, try my birthday, try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is an option. Try my birthday would be crazy. Oh my god.
Okay.
Nothing's happening. Okay, that was dumb. I don't really want to dwell on why I thought that could work. Forget it. There's a different terminal over here. Cotter Security Systems, according to the label. Maybe it controls the whole room? Damn, it's password protected too. And the code's 64 digits long? Oh, what's the point of a camera system that's harder to crack than your literal vault, you egg-headed? Ugh.
Yeah, I was about to say, interesting that your vault is only 6 characters.
Yeah, that is fascinating. Huh. Okay, yeah, a programmer probably would care more about his IoT than whatever he can fit in a safety deposit box. I guess it's the 6-digit vault or nothing. But I'm a lawyer, not a lockpick. And whatever other felonies I get up to in my private time, I've never pulled off a bank heist before. Only tool I've got here is my head. So what do I know? I know whatever David put in this safe, he wanted it kept secure. And I also know that he wanted me to have it. So maybe he thought ahead. Maybe he guarded it in such a way that I would be the only one who could get into it. David liked games? And he really liked beating me. So if he's left one last puzzle for me, I don't mind going another round.
All right, let's explore.
Investigation time. Taking a closer look, this is a pretty serious looking set of resistance training equipment.
What are the weights? What are the weights in what order? And can it be 6 digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe?
Ooh, yes. And these weights, they're all set to near the max. If Noble hadn't appointed him a nutritionist along with his stylist, David would be downright scrawny. There's no way he was putting up these numbers. In which case, the digits on the weights could be a clue. But there's too many, and I can't guess the order. So what the hell, Asher? Did you just set all the weights to be max because it looked more neat? Oh, whoa, what's on the ground there? A big old crack? This flooring's a new addition. Looks rough like sandpaper, but it's bouncy, rubberized. Feels like something you drag your feet on at the gym or at a factory. It's more high performance than high class. Expensive, but not in the way you'd expect for a penthouse. Well, scratch that. It's actually cracked here. Rubber doesn't break, it bends. That's its thing. So someone must have cheaped out during the installation, left a defect in. That, or David left a jackhammer on overnight.
Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
The car is
You can't
there
look at
for...
the car?
Nope, it's just there for
Boo.
ambiance.
Okay. Admire. It's a very big painting. And it's, impressionist? No, cubicle.
Cubist, which is still incorrect.
Cubist. Yeah, no. Yeah, cubicle. That sounds right.
It is not.
The little asterisk is fascinating. Whatever its style, I do remember that David liked this painting. If there was a date on it, that could be a 6-digit password. I don't see one anywhere. Maybe signing your work was considered gauche among the cubicle lists? That just got me so good. Oh, big orange blue painting is Predator. Oh, Predator/Predator is an oil painting. Is an oil on canvas painting by the mid-21st century neo-abstract expressionist Mads Haystorp. Arguably his most well-known work, it was displayed at the Krulheim Center d'Art Moderne for 9 months before Haystorp entered the premises on, I guess, would that be November 25th,
2058,
Mm-hmm.
and used a hunting knife to cut the singular massive canvas into 3 separate pieces. Whoa! He asked for comment. When asked for comment, Hastrop replied, "My works are not complete until they have been signed."
So they were signed. See, it's just the fact that
Yeah.
it's 3 pieces. All right, note down 112558. That's one
Hold on,
option.
let me take a picture. Hold on. Oh,
112558.
oh, hold on. I'm taking a picture. I got it. Okay.
Okay. Tethys is the largest online shopping and consumer shipping corporation on Earth and a dominant economic force that frequently courts controversy by skirting monopoly and labor laws in every nation in which it operates. And yes, we really do have everything for sale, so ditch that lame-o search engine and head over to your online store to find what you're really looking for, hot stuff. Okay. That's very funny that they sponsored their own Wikipedia article.
Wild.
We love to see it. I'm trying to get there. Okay. Internet of Things refers to the networked data sharing that goes on between all the countless electronics that we monitor ourselves with. Phones, computers, security systems, biofeedback devices, body modifications, and prosthetics. And of course, automated dependents all comprise small but vital parts of this network. Without IoT's ability to collect, process, and share information, massive opportunity costs build up as individuals, governments, and private businesses miss out on valuable insights that data has to offer. One of the coolest ways that IoT improves our lives is through the usage of crumbs. Small packet. Yeah, we learned about crumbs before. We've learned about crumbs before. Okay. Okay. What's this?
What's this? Huh. David's wine collection, still towering over the room. Don't know why he'd buy so many bottles. He didn't even particularly like the stuff. Maybe just to fill out all these shelves? But not all the bottles are untouched. Some of them don't have dust on them at all. There's a mechanism for retrieving bottles off the rack. The latest bottle chosen was Murdicomp 81. Could be significant. Except vintages only list the year they were bottled, not the month or day. It's not enough digits for the code.
Here's the bar. Okay.
This must be the spare liquor cabinet. Damn, there's a lot of good stuff in here. And a lot of bottom shelf swill. The kind of bargain bin vodka and nose burner whiskey that only an undergrad programmer could love. Nostalgia's sweet like that. Overpowering. 1 part per million can cover up even the cheapest aftertaste. Alright, I've searched the whole room now. Time to make or break.
Okay.
I guess the date, which was...
Okay, I can type. It's 11... Do you have the picture?
It's 11/11/2558.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah. 11/25/58. The date the painting was signed. A password that is and isn't left in plain sight. Nice one. Hey, Morgan, What? Wait, how did you get it open? What is that? I turned back around just in time to see a door finish swinging open with mechanical grace, revealing...
Oh. You made a girl robot clone of yourself?
You made a girl robot clone?
You made a...
Of yourself?
I don't know.
Robot?
It's just green.
God, what? We've seen this person before in the teaser. This
Yeah,
was a teaser
it
person.
was in the teaser, but like...
Yeah.
Okay, not as green. As green as your text, though, David.
Interesting. What? A girl with a barcode emblazoned across her temple. Required by law to be plainly visible. It's an android, clearly marked as such. And yet, even standing this close, I could swear it's... snoring?
I step forward and place the back of my wrist on the android's brow. Warm.
It must be a prototype for the Animate 16. Or maybe a prototype for the 17? Or 18?
A biomechanical android with real human flesh.
Sorry, biomechanical, yes, but it's organic flesh, not human. They're grown from lax Gemini cultures, but sorry, I misspoke. Right, understandable, since...
You seem surprised, Jess. Hasn't Noble been working on warm androids like this one for a few years now?
Warm androids like this one? I mean, yes, we have. Sorry, it's just that this particular model is very, it's very cutting edge.
Bleeding edge, judging by the flush in those cheeks. I think it's safe to say we found what we were looking for.
I think so too.
That presents a problem, then.
Oh, do you not, approve?
I've got nothing against androids. My concern is a bit more, immediate and, well, practical.
Practical?
How are you gonna get a body out of the house,
we
Jess?
gotta get
Keep
the
up.
body out of...
This is a whole ass
David's
person.
safe.
I understand
That's a
that you're like, you view this as property, but still.
That's a whole ass. I know it has a barcode, like she's got a barcode on the forehead, but
Yeah, but like, can we
still-
walk out of a crime scene with an android?
Yeah,
Like again, even like putting aside ethics and all of that, like that seems like, how are we gonna get an android past all the cops?
right? Yeah.
I don't know how to turn it on.
Do you see a switch or something?
Do you?
Can we, turn it around, or...
I poke the android's ribs. A little less give than I expected, given its frame, but the rigidity is remarkably lifelike. I place my head on my hand on the shoulder and give it a shake, but it doesn't budge.
Yeah, I too have thought of Chobits and cringed a little.
The moment I know we mentioned it in the last stream, but the minute they said warm androids, I immediately thought Chobits.
You're like, we don't know how to turn it on. I'm like, I've seen this fucking comic before.
Oh, I've been in these trenches before.
This thing has to weigh more than...
Oh, right. Androids mostly transport themselves, so people are always surprised to find they're a bit heavier than they look.
A bit? I'm surprised the whole room isn't slanted. There's no way in hell we're moving this thing without waking it up.
Oh, crap. Oh, first the vault, now this.
I was able to guess the combination just by poking around. Compared to that, finding this hunk of junk's power switch should be child's play. And I think I know where to start. Jess, I'm going to step back into the lab for a moment, all right?
Huh? Oh, sure. I'll just, there's gotta be a manual around here.
Good idea. It might be some kind of prototype, but it's still got a barcode. Maybe you can scan its its GIN number, and find something in the company files.
Oh, yeah, of course. All generic ID numbers, generic ID numbers, should be paired with industry standard files on maintenance, tracking, power equipment requirements.
I somehow doubt the enigmatic android taking a cat nap in a sarcophagus in David Asher's basement will have a user manual. But it can't hurt for her to try, and...
Oh, I'm okay. Broke a heel, but I'm okay. I carry glue.
And I'd rather search the lab by myself. Now then, if I were David and I wanted to make sure that only one person would be able to walk out of here with that android, how would I set that up?
Inspect.
These appear to be holding tanks for something. How should I know? No labels on or anything. Oh, no labels on anything. Typical for a genius. But a nightmare for anyone trying to pick up after him. It's a lot more hard science than I expected in here. Centrifuges and glass and microscopes. Don't programmers do all their work with a keyboard?
Yeah, but he was
up to something.
He was up to, I mean, he's making warm androids. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen one since college, but this must be a 3D printer of some sort. Feels expensive enough to make other printers look like soda fountains by comparison. Better not mess with any of the settings.
Okay, maybe Morgan's not an AI, because we have an aunt, and we went to school, and our auntie like taught us and everything. But I don't know. Maybe.
No, I agree.
True.
To be clear, I don't think we're saying like that's it. Game solved. I'm just saying I think it is an interesting option.
It's an intriguing theory.
Yeah.
Diagrams of human anatomy. The hands are highlighted. The most developed part of the human body. Good for making stone axes and sending emails. Robots and frames can do just fine with claws or 3-digit limitations, but androids are expected to look like people and move like them too. Getting the hands right must be a big priority at Noble. That tree-like shape on the right is a neuron. Those branches receive input of varying weight, and then if the sum is greater than a certain threshold, the neuron fires. A 0 becomes a 1, and all the other zeros around it take that into consideration. Repeat that a couple billion times a second, and you've got the human brain, a computer powerful enough to simulate all of reality. That's the analogy I read in a magazine, anyway.
Boot up.
Looks like a fairly normal computer. If I'm lucky, the security will be fairly normal as well.
Boot up complete. Username?
Vocal commands. David Asher. Morgan. Guest.
Thank you for logging in as a guest.
It didn't recognize my voice. So I can probably rule out a vocal command being the key to waking the android.
Do you have a question?
More than one. For now, though, what should I search on his computer?
Android basement Morgan.
Oh, these are endings.
Yep, so we only can pick one.
Ooh. I feel like Android is not going to reveal anything for us, but maybe basement or Morgan.
Yeah. Morgan, it could be like, did you leave any messages for Morgan? Although we logged in as a guest, so I don't know how that works. Basement is kind of a general thing, but maybe there's I don't know. Android is just tough because that's like his whole body of work.
Yeah, like that feels very broad. But so maybe basement? I don't know.
What do we want to get out of basement, though? I'm not saying no. I'm just like, we're not looking for like the floor plans because we already figured out the safe.
That's true. I guess we're trying to see if there's like info for the things in the basement in that information. I don't know.
Basement feels least likely to me, but also maybe that's a sign that we should use it. I don't know. I'm not sure I follow the logic with basement, except for it's here, so maybe. And also, you have a really good nose for this kind of stuff. So
Thanks. My leap is that I think I agree with you. Android is too broad, and Morgan we're logged in as guest, but maybe there, because the Android we're looking for is in the basement, maybe there is pertinent information pertaining to that.
I'll do basement.
Associated with basement. Yeah, let's try it. Search files for basement. Oh shit.
812 results on the local drive. Should I expand the search?
Auditing how he renovated his basement could take all day. Huh.
Oh, it's letting us see
shit.
all of them.
Well,
Okay.
fine. Okay. Well, Morgan. Yeah. Search files for Morgan.
23 results on the local drive.
Oh.
I can work with that. Mostly phone book and social data. But I don't recognize this file type. Huh. Some kind of personnel format? Date of birth, education, occupation, blood type, height, and weight? All right, buddy. A little invasive, don't you think? DNA and fingerprints. Huh. Now, why do you have that, David? My DNA isn't in any database. I made sure of that. So he couldn't have bought this anywhere. He must have collected it himself from a wine glass or the like. It would have been easy to do. But why do it? All right, I'm starting to get a pretty clear picture what it'll take to turn on this android. I've got the what for the where and how. I'll just have to manage. Still just a piece of machinery. If it won't turn on, I can always start hitting it.
Oh, Morgan! There you are.
Just making sure I know what we got. Oh my god, why does it do this? Okay, sorry.
There's an up.
Yeah!
Warm
Warm
Androids? Was there an
Androids.
If your warm android doesn't receive sufficiently frequent supplementals or is repeatedly deprived of water, they may shut down most functions in order to preserve emergency power. If this happens, you can regain access to your warm android once your order of supplementals has been confirmed.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay. And then, oh my god, stop it! Why? And then we clarified that this is generic identification. I'll just read it real quick. It's long,
let's
but I'll read it. A generic identification number is a string of numerals typically encoded into a barcode that labels an automated dependent. Early on in the automated dependent industrial revolution, concerns about the lessening gap between man and machine led governments to pass laws mandating that all ads clearly identify themselves as such to counteract rampant disinformation and identity theft campaigns. Manufacturers responded by stamping the GIN code onto android bodies, most commonly on the cheek above the collarbone or on the back of the hand. Some companies placed the GIN on the wrist, but this quickly incurred backlash. Concerns about automated dependents impersonating humans have dropped precipitously since then, and the GIN has instead taken on new life as a cultural icon, as powerful and easily recognizable as any corporation's logo. Fake GIN barcodes, fins, are one of the most commonly requested tattoos. The vast majority of reputable parlors will draw the line through the barcode once finished to avoid breaking identity laws, though there are some clients who care little about the consequences. MMA fighter Salmi Paka infamously sports a GIN tattoo across his right knuckles and makes a show of signing a check to pay the fine for displaying the false GIN on an international broadcast every time he enters the ring.
Fascinating.
Okay.
I've looked in every registry I could find and every database I could get into, but I don't think this android is in the system.
It was a long shot. Don't beat yourself up over it.
Yes, but an android without the proper identification is...
It's only buying or selling an android without proper identification that's illegal. And it doesn't seem like he ordered this online.
I guess you're right, huh?
We'll have it registered soon enough anyway. I think I figured out what we need to do here.
Oh?
If David really wanted me to have this, he would have left some way for me to turn it on.
Well, what are you thinking?
David had my fingerprints and my DNA on file. By requiring both, he could be reasonably sure that no one was powering up this android without my approval. You've done a swab before, haven't you?
Every month for the company. Apparently, they're building a database on employee epigenetics cross-referenced with the... Oh, so you're gonna...
My DNA and my fingerprint make the key. Now, where to find the lock?
I assume hand.
Hand?
Because the hands were what was highlighted on the...
The hands! Yes. Okay. That's a good guess. There was that diagram back in his shop. Was it meant to be a literal handshake verification? A little spit shake?
I was like, just a little kiss on the knuckles, like, oh, mwah.
I thought that would work.
Me too.
Okay.
We
There's a little kiss.
We got smooch.
We go,
We got
mwah.
smooch. We
There's
got
DNA,
smooch.
but that's not fingertips. Fingerprints. I guess you can.
We go. We
You go,
smooch.
but,
We go. Shh. And we put our fingers.
I guess sure. Why not?
I don't know. This feels weird. The lips are one of the most sensitive parts of the body. Not the worst place to make a scan, even if it is gross placing my finger there.
Oh, that's still not doing it, huh?
Come on, do I really need to push my finger deeper? Jiggle the key?
Oh man, you went right in there. Are you touching the tongue?
It's blinking at me.
Oh, that was it.
It worked. Just
You
side-eyeing
could, yeah. You could have made it the hand. You could have done
Hey,
a
David?
little literal
Hey.
hand. Yeah, David. Why
Hey,
did
David?
you?
David, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Hey, David?
why was that necessary?
What the fuck?
Gamoman?
There's a finger in her mouth.
Gamoman.
You get to be Sarah.
Good morning to you too.
I was about to say, that's it. It's not progressing.
Fascinating. David's red chobbits.
He's genre savvy, folks. He's genre savvy.
Cute.
Hello. I've never seen you two before.
I guess we should introduce ourselves then.
Hi.
This is Jessica Starling. She works for Dr. Asher. I'm Morgan, a friend of his. You got all that?
I understand. She is Jessica Starling, and you are Morgan. Last name unknown?
No, Morgan is my last...
Father told me about you.
Father. Oh, he did?
He made a little green daughter
He made a green daughter.
in his image.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Father?
David. You had it call you Daddy?
I am referring to Dr. David Asher. Are you confused?
That's not the word I'd use. I'll throw a bone beyond the grave for the good doctor and just move this along. Did David say that he was giving you to me? Transferring ownership?
Ownership? That is correct.
And what else did,
Mostly correct.
Right. And what else did he tell you?
Many things. Can you specify?
I'm your new daughter.
File me alongside
David.
Brat.
Morgan's
Brat
just
too.
acquiring daughters.
I thought conversation was the first thing David figured out how to program.
Did Dr. Asher tell you anything about that he wanted you to convey to Morgan? A message you were supposed to pass on?
Yes.
Jess, I think it's trying to...
Oh, okay, sure. I'll give you to,
Sometimes she gets away from me. She talks so fast.
or, well, I'll give you some privacy, Morgan.
I think she gets away from herself, so it's in character.
Yeah.
I've actually gotten about 14 messages in the last 2 minutes, so I'll just head back to the lab and take some calls, okay?
Thanks, Jess.
Yes. Thank you, Jess.
You're welcome.
It's just the two of us now. So, what do I call you?
My name is Sarah. It's nice to meet you, Morgan.
Trust me, the pleasure's all mine. So, what's the message?
Father told me I would be living with you from now on.
Oh!
And he told me that you would look after me.
Oh, did he now? Okay. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Should it?
Model this lifelike, with warmth and breath and something close to blood in its veins. Just what are you, anyway?
You forgot my name already? It's Sarah.
What were you built for? You're warm, obviously. You're not one of those physical therapy models, are you?
That would be highly illegal. I haven't completed 500 hours of study at a state-approved massage therapy school. I haven't even completed 1 hour.
What purpose did Dr. Asher design you for?
I don't know the answer to that question.
You don't know why he built you?
No. Should I?
How can you not?
Do you?
Would I be asking you if I did?
I meant, do you know why you were created?
Why?
Why you were born?
Why me? Why would you? Why are you doing this? You're a freak. A monster. What the hell's wrong with you?
Please don't kill me.
Oh, there we go.
Please, why? Why? Why was a monster like you even born?
I guess I walked into that one. That was creepy. Okay.
I mean, she's killed a lot of people.
I was gonna say those are her victims, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I assume so.
Sick.
I mean,
Yeah.
could be something else, but yeah.
Cool. She's so normal.
I was starting to wonder if you even had the Turing solution.
Father's framework of programming linguistics and artificial systems, and the body of work for which he gained international recognition.
Yeah, and international gel...
Do you have an answer to my question? An answer as to why you were created? Why you exist?
Occam's razor. I'm here because my parents wanted me.
I see. Then I will give you a similar answer. I was created because Father wanted to make me.
Can't argue with that logic, can I?
Can't argue with that logic. Father did say you were a lawyer.
Yeah, that's me.
You're a lawyer, and I defeated you with logic.
World-class, high-power attorney, the best defense money can buy.
So do you catch criminals?
That's what cops do.
Do you litigate criminals?
That's what prosecutors do.
Then, do you fight for the underrepresented? Expose injustice? Sue corporations and officials?
I don't think anyone does that anymore.
Then, what do you do?
I'm a criminal defense attorney.
A defender of the innocent and powerless!
Uh-huh.
Do you also...
Now that you know all about me, what can you tell me about yourself?
I've never had to do that before.
First time for everything. How old are you?
I'm not sure I can give a satisfactory answer.
Oh for 2 on answering simple questions. What's the date of your earliest memory?
2 years ago.
And where were you constructed or assembled or whatever? What facility?
I was not constructed in any facility. Father created me here. By himself.
Huh. You're saying if I took you apart, you wouldn't be able to find any markers from any manufacturers, any IDs of any designer?
You want to take me apart?
David was a programmer, but not an engineer. How could he build a custom android from scratch in the comfort of his own home?
I think she got 2 papas.
She has 2 dads.
One's ripped. One's buff as hell.
One's super buff and maybe killed other dad.
That's also possible. I'm not saying they aren't toxic, but I am saying I think she's got 2 dads.
There might be dad on dad violence.
No!
Oh no.
He must have had help. Probably a whole department's worth.
That man's a whole department's worth.
I look at him and I think, man, that dude's a whole department worth of man.
Oh my god. If I ask around, there's got to be someone in the company who can ID this thing and help me figure out what's so important about it. You don't look like any android I've ever seen. What are you made of?
This body is comprised of organic tissue integrated directly into cybernetic systems. They require organic nourishment, including water, carbohydrates, and salt.
Wait, warm androids have to eat and drink? They cannot be worth that much trouble.
My cybernetic systems operate largely as analogs to their equivalents in the human body. Sorry, this voice takes up a lot of air.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, if it's not sustainable, you can change it.
It's perfectly fine. I
can't, exactly.
I have a respiratory system for oxygen exchange and centrally located pump that circulates oxygen.
You mean you've got a heart? Huh, how quaint. But where does all the extra weight come from?
Pardon?
You're dense. I tried moving you earlier and it felt like I was pulling against a truck.
My skeleton is a combination of medical-grade plastics and a military-grade titanium carbide alloy.
Oh, that sure took the wind out of her sails. Huh.
My muscles are made of adaptive rare earth alloy nanowave fiber with shock absorption and kinetic chain potential rated past.
Wait, did you say military grade?
I have a grip strength of above 1,000 kilograms.
Holy shit!
I can run at sustained speeds of 60 kilometers per hour. I can jump 6 meters vertically. I can lift approximately...
Maybe the weights are for her.
The weights were maybe for her for training and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
Okay.
perfectly.
Okay.
That's also a completely valid. Look, she could have 2 dads, but also the gym could be for her.
Yeah. David, what were you up to here?
I'm not sure what kind of grip strength most androids are walking around with, but I've never seen any of them move the way it's talking about. Even just standing there, it seems to be poised, controlled, spring tight, strength in flexibility like a ballerina or a gymnast.
I assume she broke the floor.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
I don't
Yep,
know how,
yep, yep.
but yeah.
Very dense bones.
Yeah.
Vertical leap.
And then, puh!
Yep.
Strong enough to flip over a tank, lifelike enough to avoid detection. As long as it never stepped on a scale, it'd make for the perfect infiltration unit. The perfect weapon, if you could keep its development a secret. Did David really put something that heavy on my plate? Dismantling a military prototype in secret?
Are you deep in thought?
Oh, but a military infiltration android would look more, I don't know, crew cut and forgettable. And would David really devote personal time and effort just to make another weapon for the military?
I have other features I could tell you about, if you like.
If I shot you, would you die?
It would be very painful, and there would be a discharge of fluid, but conventional weapons would not prove particularly effective.
Okay, so she's basically a Westworld bot.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I
she's
think
a
that.
Westworld bot.
I think that's actually quite accurate.
Yeah. Okay.
That settles it. This thing's a weapon, sure as I...
Would you like to know about my hair?
Oh? Your hair?
I'm impressed you noticed. Each fiber contains miniaturized solar cell lattice technology, allowing me to remain charged throughout the daytime.
You have solar hair?
Solar power hair!
Hey, that's awesome.
That must come in handy.
I haven't actually had the chance to use it yet. This room has ambient wireless charging functionality, and I haven't gone outside much.
Okay, maybe it's not a weapon after all. You're just a pincushion, aren't you?
I am not familiar with the term. Searching. Pincushion, jargon, design, refers to prototypes filled with experimental technologies to check for compatibility issues.
Got an idea and not sure what to do with it? Stick it in the pincushion. It's as good an explanation as any for what I'm staring at. A mishmash of state-of-the-art military features spliced with odd new technologies and seemingly pointless additions. The end result being a singular, unsellable android that wasn't particularly good at anything and would break down after only a few years.
Pincushions are a small but valid part of the field of android manufacturing. They are valuable to collectors who see them as time capsules filled with their designers' most outlandish ideas and least reproducible results.
You're unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even the most nonsensical pincushions are built via committee over years, with numerous engineers and programmers adding in their pet functions. The android before me claims to have been built by one man. A man who's now... seems we got off track here, Sarah. Was there anything else David told you to relay to me?
Besides that you were to look after me? He also told me that you were reliable and that I should trust you. He said that I was to listen to you and obey your instructions.
Oh, finally, some good news.
As you say, Adonai?
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 No, like Adonai, like
Adonai.
God. As you
Oh.
say, Adonai. I don't know why she would
what's
say that, but she's saying God.
Huh? That word you called me. What was that?
Or not God, but like the approximate Hebrew. Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
this gets complicated and rabbis would have things to say, but yeah.
Adonai, from classical Hebrew. Translated literally, it means my lord. Do you prefer that I call you master?
No.
Very good, Adonai.
Why David use Hebrew, though?
It's also like, there's a lot of stuff going on with that word.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Abrahamic myth tells of servants constructed out of earth and clay, designed to resemble and obey their masters. Golems. Father must have found the comparison appropriate.
Amusing, more likely. It's just a joke.
Father would not make light of such a thing.
Sure he would.
Perhaps we should ask him to clarify his reasoning for himself. Where is Father, by the way? Is he upstairs?
When was the last time you were active?
38 hours ago.
Thursday night, then?
Correct.
Right. David Asher is dead. He died last night. Understand?
How? May I see him?
See him? No. Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Sorry, what did I say? I won't be able to see him. Funeral's probably not for a few days.
Father was not... He was not sick.
I don't feel like doing the whole song and dance with two robots in one day. That's very charming, but let's go to commands only.
What? What happened? Did he have an accident?
Why is it still doing the theatrics? Does it not recognize my authority yet? The police have determined that he committed suicide. For the time being, we ought to focus on getting you properly registered. Maybe then you'll take commands the first time I say them and not...
The police are wrong.
Excuse me?
They are wrong. Father did not commit suicide. He would never do such a thing. Father had... He told me...
Look, Sarah... I'm sorry?
You're sorry? Father said you were his friend. How are you so calm?
I've been around death a lot. So don't try to lecture me about grief, Spearmint.
My name is Sarah. You will use it because my father, Dr. David Asher, the greatest programmer in the world, gave it to me. And he did not kill himself.
Let's say you're right. David didn't commit suicide. If that's the case, the police will realize that soon enough.
The police have already made their determination. That's what you just said. Father said that you were a lawyer, that you were capable and reliable, and a friend. You should be looking into his death.
That's... Is that an order?
Of course not. It is a request, Adonai.
A request that I'll have to refuse. The police have their job and I have mine. If I stick my nose into their investigation any further, they'll come down on me hard. Cops don't like lawyers on principle. But what they really hate are people who tell them how to do their job. Let's go. We need to...
Father asked you to look after me.
Yeah, he did. He also said you should obey me, but you don't seem quite as fixated on that part.
And he said something else. He said that you owed him a favor. One favor.
The thin ice starts here, Spearmint. That was between him and me.
Father is gone, so now it is between you and I. And I am calling in the favor now.
What?
You don't have to take care of me anymore. Consider that request null and void. You can sell me to some collector, or you can donate me to the university. It doesn't matter. In exchange, you will prove Father didn't kill himself. And you will make sure that whoever hurt him is held accountable. Why are you laughing?
It's you and me, not you and I. You and me. Oh, David would roll over in his grave if he knew you'd gotten that wrong.
It was not my intention to amuse or rotate.
No, that's for damn sure. Fine. I'll take that deal, Sarah.
You mean you will prove that Father did not?
I mean, I'll look into it. I'm a lawyer. I don't prove anything. I just disprove what I can.
Then where do we start?
We? Oh, I didn't realize you had a law degree.
I do not have a law degree, but I am a fast learner.
This isn't a job interview.
And I am far from useless. I can...
Oh, the ad did raise at least one good question. Where do I start? I'm a defense attorney, not a police detective, and David was my friend, not my client. I won't be able to poke around at all unless...
And I am also capable of...
Can you tell a lie?
I am capable of making statements that are false.
I guess that'll have to do.
Are you going to ask me to lie?
Yes. To the police, in fact.
Lying to the police is a felony.
Androids don't commit felonies. They make errors.
I see. What kind of error did you have in mind, Adonai?
It's a very strange quirk.
Fascinating. Okay. Time is progressing. And does this feel like a good place to pick up next time?
I think so. I think we're sort of at a place where it's like, clearly we're gonna start we settled, we got a daughter, and now we need to approach the case.
Daughter acquired. Oh man, yeah, this feels like a good place because now we got to get daughter out of the basement.
Yeah, I mean, they're out of the basement in what I'm looking at right now, and I don't know how they accomplished that, but good for them.
Yeah.
They just walked out. They just walked out.
That's what I was about to say. Are we about to walk out?
We already have. This is downstairs. They're out. They've left the penthouse.
Right.
Yeah.
All the people.
I don't know how they did that, but I'm thrilled for them. I'm very happy for them. Interesting stuff. I like our green daughter. I think this is an interesting case. I think sort of the iRobot of it all is really fascinating, and I'm intrigued to see how it's similar, but also how it differs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that we're playing in that space. David Asher, what the fuck? What are you up to, my guy?
Some stuff.
On all fronts. I'm having a great time with this game, though. This is awesome.
Likewise. Great fun.
Yeah. very like great world building, well written. The art goes so fucking hard. Like this is cool shit. I'm having a great time. And thank you all for joining us. Thank you for joining us live. Thank you for oh my god, all the support tonight. It's amazing.
I know. It's really special. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, we love doing this and we love having you here. So thank you.
Indeed. Yes, and thank you for folks who follow along on YouTube and the VODs. We appreciate you all as well and your support. What a good time. We're excited to catch you in the next one, folks.
Yeah, see you next time, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.